Everybody put 3 fingers in the air. The sky's falling, the wind is calling. Stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.
I'll get your boy. Go crazy.
Gosh, they're all dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn.
And what's up, Underpeelers? Got an exciting match today. It's going to be NFS versus SLO. I'm joined by my co-caster here, Rena Graham.
Great to be here, and I am hyped to say the least for this matchup.
Yeah, this is going to be the start of the quarterfinals coming into the champs. There's gonna be some really exciting matches. I will say I was excited for this match. Like this might be one of the matches I was like mostly. I love you, Frame Data. You're just not noticing that. But this is a match I was excited for. NFS has been doing pretty well all season, and so is SLO. So I'm excited to see what happens here on the battleground.
Yes, NFS's performance has been incredibly well, considering that their team name is quite literally Need for Subs. They have been subbing people out every week. Despite that, their results have been fairly consistent.
And this week is not any different. They do have one sub. If we can get the graphic for NFS up here. They do have one sub in. I believe it was... I can't find the channel. It was... They were trading at F Diddy for Vi, and I believe they have another one. Where is that channel? No, it's just that for now. They're trading in F Diddy for Vi. Which... might come back to bite them a bit. F Diddy was a very vital member of their team, so I don't know how well Vibe might be able to integrate into this team, especially against SLO, who have been getting better by the week so far.
That's true to say the least. SLO has been very, very dominant in all the matches we've seen them in, especially just last night on stream. We had their split map was very, very impressive.
Yeah. And again, I am a bit concerned because Vi does have like a very ranked heavy playstyle. They're very, self-sufficient. So I don't know how well they're going to be able to integrate into this match. Hopefully, whatever they end up deciding to do with Vi ends up making the difference for the team. Because Vi by themselves can be a raid boss. They are very good at the game. But as we've seen in the Underpeel time and time again, those raid boss players tend to not do as well as one might think. Just all the coordinated plays in the world can just counter almost every single raid boss style that we've seen so far.
It's definitely very easy to counter putting all your eggs in one basket, but nonetheless, Vi is a very, very strong player, and it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, and that'll be really interesting. And we will have map picks coming up soon. I believe they are already done. No. But yeah. No. You were pointing out the slow graphic anyways. Yeah. As you can see, SLO's team is... I'm pretty sure this is actually out of date now. I'm pretty sure Mint and Wolf has ranked up by now. If I remember correctly. I might have been given wrong information. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Wolf is... I want to see... He's still gold? Oh, well. I've been given wrong information. No, he's flat. He's flat.
Wolf is flat.
Frame Data telling you in the chat.
Give him the real credit.
Oh, well. Whatever. SLO looking
Regardless.
real good.
See, SLO is a rapidly improving team. They are all one body. And when they work together, there's really nothing they can't accomplish. And these players have, gotten a lot better, even just in their ranked games, thanks to their synergy and training together.
Certainly. I will see. As far as I can see, their hands have looked pretty good, and it looks like both. Yeah, and it looks like the teams are done with their picks and bans. We should be getting on them on stream here in a second. And there they are. We will be playing Split and Pearl for the first two and using Ascent as the decider. As far as I can see, these are maps that both teams like to play a lot.
I'm a big fan of this Pearl pick here. I am always excited to see a little bit of Pearl. SLO yesterday showing a very impressive performance on Split, so I'm interested to see how Need for Subs will deal with that being their map pick.
I will say that the Split pick coming out from NFS is a tad concerning, just because that raid boss style doesn't tend to play well with Split, just because of the way the map is. Unless you have that raid boss playing mid and having that heavy util for them, it just kind of seems to not work that well. So I am a bit concerned about that. Pearl, on the other hand, though, raid bosses love Pearl. That map is so good.
That's true.
it's so big, rotates or takes so long. That attacking on that map with a raid boss just makes it so much easier.
And I feel that the split pick may not only be indicative of some comfort on split, but also with some comfort not relying on Vi as the raid boss kind of thing. Despite being a fantastic player, it's not going to be a solo carry situation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends because NFS has been subbing in someone almost every single week, so clearly they have experience with
You never
adapting
know.
their playstyle, playstyles of all their subs. I don't think they've had to sub out their high rank like this yet.
Well, it'll definitely be a sight to behold whether it works or blows up in their face.
Yeah,
We'll all be here for it.
No, we'll be seen. Although I am concerned a bit about slow. Not for slow, but like slow has been getting really good with their team coordination. So this split game might be a little one-sided if I may be honest.
You never know. You never know what either team will be cooking up, but indeed, Split has been a very, very strong map for Silly Little Oppers thus far.
As far as I can see, they won't have an in-game coach, so they don't have that person to just reliably stop the game, get that mental reset off. I don't think either team has a coach this game, which might not really affect things in the long run, but it might throw him off. Is NFS can get like that heavy snowball going, Glow might not be able to bring back the mental.
Yeah, not having a coach can make a pretty significant difference. Having that sixth person with a different perspective, you know, having all that information from across the team, just bringing everything together at a very, very important level. To just bring the team back together, to kind of glue everything and just figure everything out. It can be a real difference maker.
Yeah. And on the other hand, I know it is might be calling them out, but Vi does tend to tilt a bit, so I don't. It might work against them to in this game if they end up going up behind, especially if like they get into like a slow gets like a really dominant snowball. Yeah, that might work against NFS's mentals a lot.
That could be true, and it's a little bit difficult to match the vibe when you haven't been with a team for a significant amount of time. Like Vi in this situation, not being a permanent member of the team. Being able to reset with each other is not only a personal thing, but also a group thing.
Yeah, hopefully. Who's the captain for NFS? I actually don't know. Is it Nam? I'm pretty sure it's Nam. Okay, I even told it is Nam. Nam, as far as I can tell, is good at wrangling their teammates regardless of what happens. So I would assume that they're going to be able to keep that proper mental coming in, making sure that their team is always looking ahead, not reflecting too much on what happens, and making sure that they're always focused on that round, the round that they are currently playing. So let's hope that both teams can get their mentals here. I want this to be a close match. Start off grand finals. Yeah. Starting not grand finals, quarterfinals with a overtime match.
Bit of a difference.
It'd be hilarious. It would be funny and on brand.
It would definitely be on brand for us. Even just match one last night, we go to a sunset overtime match. Kind of an infamous thing here. But tonight, you could have another overtime and another overtime. It would be a great way to start off our champs playoffs here.
Name a better duo than fucking Underpeel and overtime. I'm pretty sure. What team was it last season? Last season, I believe it was the team with Doge and no, just the current team. That was their team last season. Almost every single one of their matches was overtime. Like it was
A
an
nightmare
actual
to
pattern.
schedule.
I mean, I can't even say anything. My team overtimed every single grand finals.
Hey, at least they're consistent.
At least we were consistent. Why are we being served? Boy, buddy, oh pal. You're on every game is being observed no matter what. The on stream the mainstream observing is low NFS. Zonk Zonk versus Team Grimar is gonna be on the arena and recorded.
And there will be, I believe, a more casual casting desk there as well to cover your game.
Oh, we
Yeah, I'm
confirmed
being told
it's
that that's
happening.
true.
Yeah. The voices are meowing in my ear.
The voices sure do love to meow, huh?
They do love to meow, yes.
Rose, I saw you typing and I was scared.
What do you mean by Walmart? You're just gonna say Walmart, no context. Is that the new Skibbity?
This stream is not sponsored by Walmart.
It is indeed not sponsored by Walmart.
We can find like some very local supermarket and get sponsored by them, maybe. I don't know.
Rose, is that really that out of a like world question to ask?
Meowing is the new Skibbity.
That is true. That is objectively true.
This is not the strangest quote that has happened here by far, but
it is also not the strangest quote I have ever said in mainstream. I think it was during the triples Harry tournament or whatever it was called. I said something about like raw dogging toes.
Oh,
I don't remember the full quote. I don't remember I don't even remember the context. I just remember saying something about raw dogging toes.
yeah. Yeah, that would do it. That would stick in people's minds for quite some time.
I think. Oh, what was the context? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember and I can't. I think so. I think it's something about like Harry had like mandals on or whatever. I don't know. No, I think it was something about him stubbing his toe. I think that's what it was.
Might have
And
been.
I was like, bro, was rock dogging his toes like that or some shit. Hippo, shut up.
Yeah. Hippo, Skibbity is out.
Skippy is
so
out,
10
meowing
minutes
is
ago.
in. I need it. I was like, can I find the cat sticker? I can't. Here it
Dang.
is. I found it. Cat and bucket.
It's a shame
Meowing is in.
I don't have Nitro right now because I would
That's-
spam Bowser Miss.
Oh, hey, here. Yeah.
Just hit
Gotcha.
everybody with Bowser Miss.
No overlay tonight.
Darn.
Darn. No,
Alex
no,
forgot the sacrifice again.
no AirPods for us tonight.
Drat. At least people won't be able to not hear the people walking up on them with their AirPods in.
True. All right. Over under. How many backstab kills do we think we see? It doesn't have to be nice, but just them turned around and you kill them.
Oh, in that case, at least like 5.
Hmm.
Just how it be sometimes, but
So
with
over
knives,
backstab.
I feel like it's not out of the question to see 1 or 2.
It is slow, and they like to troll.
Yeah, like slow is going to be the one to do it. Especially if they're really feeling it tonight, you know?
Yo, Echo, tell your team that they have to at least get 1 knife kill. Thank you.
Yeah, otherwise you're just disqualified.
Actually, no, wait, he's not watching the game. Hold on. Tell your... I hate you, Rose. East. 1 knife kill. Thank you.
Yeah, Vanguard being a virus once again, unfortunately.
We love Vanguard. It's such a good program. I love kernel level anti-cheat. Yep. Yes, I do.
Vanguard legitimately freezes my PC a lot.
Nah, my favorite is when I close Valorant and my Discord just freezes for like a solid 30 seconds.
You know, like before I reset my PC and did some like crazy stuff, Valorant would, if I were to ever alt tab into specifically Discord, there was like a 50% chance my entire PC would freeze. It would not unfreeze. It was really funny.
We love Vanguard. It's such a great program.
Yeah. I know like there's a lot of goofy stuff that Vanguard flags for like cheats or whatever. I'm trying to think like I think applications that do things like convert controller inputs into keyboard inputs, Vanguard hates those. I'm trying to think of some others.
It depends on the specific program because like Rewast
Yeah.
doesn't it works
I
with
think that
but,
one,
like,
yeah.
It's like one of the few that I know works.
I know it didn't like my antivirus either for some reason, which was pretty funny.
What?
I don't know. Maybe my antivirus also didn't like it.
Your antivirus doesn't like your anti-cheats. Wild world we
Yeah.
live in.
They're the same thing at the end of the day. They're just like one is a virus and the other is like half a virus.
A sub-virus.
A sub-virus. Not quite the anti-hero, the sub-hero.
Let's see. Well, they're still having issues coming at the game. No. Sure, give us player stats.
Player stats.
Let's go slow. Let's go slow. Yeah. Woo! We got player stats. It's awkwardly
Yo.
placed, but it's better than nothing. 81% cast is wild.
Yeah, that's
That's actually kinda wild.
81%. God,
I wish
that
my
is
ADR
so
was
much
under 85.
value.
Wait, hold on. I want to see something. Pull up frame datas.
Okay, we do
It's
not
only
have
one per
frame
team.
datas.
We do not have frame datas. That's so sad. But yeah, like the fact that their info gatherer is 185 ADR with 281 ACS. That's wild. He's actually doing his best.
Yeah.
Tired cosplay.
It's really fantastic to have that kind of play come from a support role.
Yeah, and we'll see how we can compare it to NFSs. I'm not sure who's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
Amok, that works too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's the
So
highest
this is the
player.
MVP for NFS, and shockingly, they're here today.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
Let's see if we can bring him over the finish line this game.
I don't know, like 20% headshot rate is pretty darn impressive.
Is it?
Not
I feel like
considering like how many weapons in this game reward not headshotting people.
I feel like what is that sticker? I feel like that having like around 18 to 24 is usually the norm now.
I mean, I think my own headshot rate is like around 20 or 25. I don't remember. But
Yeah, let's see what mine
like
is.
I don't play a ton of like Odin Stinger kind of things like I should. So considering like you're in a more
Sure.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, just pull it up.
can-
Pull up the maps.
We can pull up the bands again.
All right, I see. I have a 14.6.
You know, actually, I didn't realize it before, but like slow band Sunset.
That's crazy.
That's like super uncharacteristic for them.
I mean, isn't Sunset their most played?
I believe it is. Like they had the whole slow set kind of thing.
Low set.
Like always going to overtime. I don't know if that was them, but they definitely had the slow set thing. And we did hear some skeptics before stream. Just one about this Ascent pick.
They're deathmatching.
Not
right
naming
now.
names.
They're deathmatching right now. peak Underpeel experience. We are taking forever to get into the map and already having to. What is that?
What did we catch him doing?
What is that? Would you like to explain yourself, Terry? What is
I love
that?
having the perms to change channel statuses. I could change the live show status right now. All this power is in my hands.
All this power. Oh, hold on. Where is it? I got the perfect emote for us, and I need to go find it. Found it.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't show because it's not.
What is...
Dang it.
No.
Hold on. Fine. Close enough. It's not appearing. I'm so sad.
Dang.
Why no appear?
Yap fast.
I'm so sad.
Whatever will we
Trevor,
do without being able to yap fast?
Trevor, I gotta actually ask, what is the context behind that sticker? Did Jude actually do that?
I love that the cursor is still there.
The cursor's still. Oh my god, the cursor's still there. I don't do his multiplication tables. No. No. That's. So
I love the manual multiplication tables here. Yeah.
Because I just do addition. No, dude. Doesn't this man have a fucking? Does he have like a master's? Or am I confusing him to something else? Like, what, bro? He got it wrong. No.
Yeah, that is very much wrong.
Okay, he is in high school. I'm thinking of someone else then. You didn't even have to. You just re-added the entire thing. Dude, come on. No, your multiplication tables is not that hard. Hold on. I got you.
Yeah, that's a certified Bowser miss. You know, Zom, what are your thoughts on the new Mario Party hit and miss stickers?
I haven't seen them.
Ooh, I'll have to send them to you later.
Let me look it up. Mario.
Because they got rid in Jamboree of the Bowser hit and miss, and instead it's like Thwomp and Womp.
Is it Thwomp and Womp?
They're a very different energy.
Oh no. Hold on. See if I can find it. What? No. Ah.
Dang, why is this? Oh, I found them. I'll send them to you in prod chat.
Okay. Peekaboo went. Oof. Wild.
What the? Nice
8?
image.
Huh?
Nice image there.
That is certainly a file. That is a file extension I have never seen.
Yeah.
.afiv. I have never seen that in my life.
Oh, this is also wrong. Anyway.
Alex, how do you not know it? Come on.
Okay, surely this one will work. It's a JPEG.
Surely.
There we go.
There we go. Aw, but that's like
Yep.
nowhere near as funny.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same kind of energy. It's a very different energy, but the sound effects are like arguably better in my opinion, but you know, sound effects don't translate to Discord very well, unfortunately.
So that everyone in chat can see it. Oh, right, there's no images in here.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Oh well.
I could just
know-
like
Just know that this is significantly better than the other one.
Yeah. It's different. It's very different. They're a different kind of thing.
All right. Here's a really important question. They are deathmatching currently. That lobby. Who do you think is winning?
I have honestly no idea. It'd be really funny if it were like the entirety of SLO, but Vi gets first.
I think that would be on brand. Like Vi, all of SLO, the rest of NFS.
Like, not to hate on NFS, I just think it would be really, really funny.
It would be funny. Wait,
Hmm.
wait, hold on. Rose, who's winning? Who won? Who won the thing? Who won the deathmatch? Or did they even play it? I must know.
We must know.
We must know. Aiden was the top. That's surprising.
You know, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Hayden's just kind of that way.
I was expecting like frame data to be on top, honestly.
I don't know. He's just kind of like that.
Hayden do be like that.
Yo, actually, hold on.
We're almost in. Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost ready to get into the match here. That's a
We are-
Bowser hit, if I've ever heard it.
Hold on. There we go.
Thank you.
What was that?
Yeah.
Hold on. What was that secret I just saw? Oh my god, it's from r/place. Bro.
Poggers.
That's a real poggers moment. God.
You know, I love. Okay,
Anyways, Agents of
I'll
Select.
gush about r/place later. Let's get into this Agent
We're already-
Select screen. Oh, we're locking in fast.
Yeah, these are. We're already seeing the slow special picking out the clove, the double controller clove with Blaze, which now that I'm looking at it is oddly strange. They're playing solo Brim. Oh, Brim. Breach.
I saw this last night, and it doesn't bother me as much as it should in practice. They have very well drilled utility, and I don't know. It's very strange, and I would disagree with it in a vacuum. But SLO makes it work. Meanwhile, NFS going for something relatively traditional here, although the Sky is kind of fallen out of practice in recent time, but. Doing this wonderful free cam work.
Yeah, these are really good fly throughs.
Yes,
Shout
it's
out to
still
Terry
Ego
for
versus
the
PM. We don't care.
It is. Those are the teams that are playing. Yeah, if you're slow in NFS, those are the teams that are playing right now.
Yeah. Nah, who will notice? Honestly, except for everyone who's pointing it out. Yeah, SLO got a new logo.
Yeah, you guys didn't know? It's a puzzle piece that says Ego now. They changed the Ego. Yeah,
Yeah.
the original Ego team dissolved, so Solo just went like, yeah, we'll just take over.
They claimed their logo last night.
And we are in.
Ooh. Look at this
Alright.
breach stun. Already perfectly drilled here. Primed
That's-
and ready for this trap play down mid.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna see it at all. We already have all of NFS looking to take this ramp space very quietly. Seems
Yeah.
like they wanted to go for the walk up play.
And I wonder how long it'll take them to realize that A is almost entirely clear. That's just the Cypher holding from a very distant spot over in heaven. It didn't take him long to notice at all. Plant goes down with 20 seconds in the round. And the retake's going to be a 5v5 with SLO a little bit behind in timing, but there's a lot of things they can do to even this out.
Yeah, they have basically all of their util left. They still have that breach done and a flash. Meanwhile, Hayden will use that one metal to try to clear it out, but he did toilet seat hanging out in main, being able to take down their entry fragger of frame data. As the rest of SLO come onto the site, you'll see trades coming out between each of these teams, and Hayden just running to the smoke, no fear, getting these right click headshots coming in. 2v1 lead left for heated toilet seat just to face off against Ultra, and Ultra will be able to get the will fall,
Hold on.
and Hayden will be able to secure the round. Oh no, there's no time left.
There's no time left in that round. Just the perfect amount of delay by the heated toilet seat there. Doesn't matter if you die as long as you buy that much time, and Hayden can't secure it. First round, going to NFS.
Yeah, that was a really beautiful just contact play. They were like, "There's no presence A main. We'll just walk up and take site." And fortunately, Slow's retake was just a bit too slow.
And you need a little bit more time to get in there, but with no delay onto the site, there was a lot to deal with. And in this bonus, it's going to be tricky to defend without a stack that's normally a set option here, but instead opting to send 2 to 3 down A main, frame data dying so quickly. Hello
Yeah,
falls back as this mid hit into B tower explodes onto the weak site. Nonetheless, 1 kill, potentially 2 happening. Hello getting 2 heated toilet seat with another. Hayden's left alone here.
Yeah, and
To
they've
deal with
already
5
been
players.
sneaked out. Honestly,
Can't
beautiful
quite
round
get
from
one.
NFS. Like leaving the Cypher to lurk, knowing that they might do a heavy play down A main, on their eco, leaving them to lurk back up mid, getting that kill into vents, as well as their hit into heaven, which is beautiful.
And a flawless round like that's going to be very difficult to deal with into their bonus. There's a lot of damage that can be dealt here, and a lot of potential for a round win, especially given that SLO has had a bit of a rough start here with their defensive reads.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to try to change it up, leaving that Cypher to play on the A sites, hoping to just give up heaven using that cam. As Wolven will try to jump spot, but it's immediately dinked down. That reach and shield will be able to give them back some health, make them be able to tank a body shot, but it might not be enough. Their rest of NFS are often just to try to get the space. Amok be able to be able to fall to Hayden. Good awareness from him to try to take that B space, knowing that the Viper will probably be lurking. As the rest of NFS are going to take this vent space, try to come into this A heaven site, and Wolf will try to hold the space, but will end up falling. A gun given now to NFS on their bonus round here. You'll see SLO start to turtle up, rotate over onto the sites, as NFS are kind of locked into this heaven area. As the rest of SLO coming out, trying to flood.
But the trades,
The trades indeed.
all the kills going the way of NFS there.
NFS winning that round with a 3K on Nam. I believe Nam their Nam's so close to their ultimate, only 3 points off, and they do have that Sky ultimate for a side hit too. They might want to pop it early, make sure that they know where the eco is, as SLO or forced to save yet again.
That is such a brutal, brutal bonus win. You really need your defensive rounds on split, and this can snowball very quickly into an economic boon for NFS. This next round is going to be very important.
Yeah, and you already see SLO changing up the pacing a bit, grabbing all of this B garage space and grabbing the orb. Make sure to get some kind of value out of this round, even if they don't win it. As the rest of NFS do recognize that they pushed out that space, already rotating over to A. They will be running into both the Cypher and the Viper. This might be hard for them to take, even with them on the eco buy. As the rest of NFS come onto site, Wolf pulled out their util at the worst timing. It won't be taken down. Hayden trying to come out and get some sort of value, but gets sky ulted and dogged, and is just not having a good time. Will be taken down as Ultra on site by himself, getting 2 kills, still alive on this default spot, but will be eventually taken down. 4th round coming in for NFS, and quite frankly, that was a really convincing win. Timeout already.
Definitely inevitable here.
Okay, there's no
we
clear
don't have clear
comms.
comms.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. SLO are working on they need to secure some sort of safe somewhere. They did it last round with that B, but they just didn't rotate out of it fast enough. especially with the way it's split is, I think that getting a space and then immediately leaving it just to have like someone like just vaguely hold it, jump spawning it is completely fine. Especially how fast the rotates are on the attacker side of this.
And I definitely agree with what they've been doing, trying to get Hayden in these aggressive positions on those ecos in order to secure a couple guns, perhaps. But it's not quite been working out thus far, either getting rotated out too fast or just getting stalled out. And they need to do an adjustment here so that maybe either a different play can work or that they can do that at a later time.
Yeah, and it seems like looks like they're not changing a thing. They're doing the same thing as before, leaving Cypher on A, and they are putting the Rays on ramps, which is a decision that they are making. I personally don't think it's the right one, but it looks like
You never know.
It looks like this race will get a lot of. Oh no, they will get a lot of contact here. Coming out to the site, you will see Mints on site by themselves.
Oh no!
We'll get a kill as frame data falls from Raptors. Mint's left at such low HP is about to get overwhelmed here. Is managing to get some chip damage to stay alive as that breach will come out
thunder.
As the rest of SLO slowly start to flood onto the sites by themselves, trying to hunt out Mint, and we'll get the kill. 2v2 left for 2v1, sorry, left for SLO to get this retake off. SLO, who does have their ultimate, though Viper is still really low, and this spike is not in a good position here for Vi. And they're looking the wrong way. No! And Wolf will be able to secure the timing onto Vi. The first round win coming out for SLO. And
there's that backstab kill you were mentioning earlier.
Indeed. Honestly, I was slightly hoping Wolf would just like pull out their knife and go for it, but I understand why not. It's just too important of a kill.
It's a pretty long distance to cover there, unfortunately. And SLO getting that round on the board is very, very important, but they did need to burn a under in order to do it. They need to take this win and just snowball with it as best they can, despite this ultimate disadvantage that they've put themselves in.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna do the same thing they did, the exact same thing that they did last round. Grab that quick B space, give it up, and then just leave Cypher on A. As the rest of NFS are taking this mid space using that Skydog. Just gave it up entirely. And Ultra managed to get the aftershock kill on the heated toilet seat. That is wild.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate moment, getting rid of the Sky with that aftershock. Normally something you have to be very, very wary of. And just not quite communicated properly, it seems. Amok making contact in garage. Slowing down just a little bit with that smoke up.
Yeah, NFS are walking up mail. They're about to encounter this Raze and Viper. This might spell disaster for NFS if they get caught in the wrong crossfire, but it doesn't matter when Nam just says Nam better and kills frame data in cold blood. They don't know that Wolf in the Wall is here, and they are very wary of pushing up to the site, knowing that Viper likes to play here. You will see Amok still just holding that B space, as the rest of NFS are just biding their time, waiting to see what SLO do. The rest of them, you clear this heaven space. They will burn that Raze ult, managing to clear all the sites. And you will see the Raze probably go through CT as the stream freezes. And Kate comes out of heaven. Bitch, you get a kill onto Amok. Very vital post plants, util down. And we'll be able to get the despite them using their ult earlier. We'll see Hayden burn that ultimate. A bit of a waste when Mint gets the kill onto the Cypher. I don't know if that Global has enough time before. No, they're gonna die. Nope.
That's a guaranteed death there, and definitely an unfortunate burn of it. Have a little more faith in your team there, but nonetheless, that is a round back on the board for SLO.
And the round they needed. If they can win this next one, they'll be kicking NFS onto another onto an eco finally, after they've been buying for so many rounds in a row. And it seems like SLO are finally getting that momentum on their side.
Oh my goodness, Ultra nearly.
Yeah, this is their first momentum advantage of the game, and they need to do whatever they can to run away with it. as we see this potential A walk up from Hello. Couple shots fired on the jiggle, on the jump peak, instead falling back. As looks like NFS wants to pressure mid here.
Yeah, and it seems like they're just biding their time, waiting for the smoke to fade, knowing that the close smokes don't last that long. Ultra will be spotted on that jump spot, and as they do manage to re-smoke red and use our Viper Molly, that's a lot of util to be used. But Frame Data will be able to get a spam kill through that smoke onto the sky as Ultra tanks an entire grenade, living somehow. I don't know how. And as Hello is lurking up here, making full noise.
But no punish yet.
Worrying that there's going to be people here, but Ultra out here sniffing him out, managing to get that sneak kill as Ultra goes back to trying to reach through the space, getting those jump spots in, but not expecting them to be so close. As they retreat the rest of this, to the rest of heaven. This is 3v5 coming out for NFS. They are desperate as Frame Data uses their ultimate at the ramps, managing to get 2 kills with it. As the Mark is left alone in vents, looking to play a 1v2 against them. But it's just not enough, and he will fall. Third round coming out for SLO.
And that's devastating if you're NFS there. That ramp positioning combined with the vents lurk would have been fantastic had the showstopper not been burned yet. But instead opting to do it and secure the round so cleanly. Now forced onto a very, not as broken a buy as you might have expected, given the way this has been going. Next one will most certainly be an eco disaster.
Yeah, and looking at the main goal bar, probably just be looking for as many picks as you can. Actually, no, they can buy. How are they able to buy? I'm not gonna question it. As the NFS come onto the site, managing to pick out Wolf, already get stuck here. He will get some, getting another kill in the Frame Data to Evan somehow, and it will be able to pick off the lurker up in mid. But it's just Ultra here to defend the site. Aftershock getting no one, as we will be able to plant 4 in that main space. As the rest of SLO trying to flood onto the site. It is super low though. We'll be able to pick off Vi. But the rest of NFS aren't biting. Stuck in this really good high low over here. They will smoke off that bomb. The rest of them try to get out to get this crossfire kill. Aiden will be able to pick up a mock, but Nom managing to pick one. He notoriously going into the smoke against Maniac to pick off Mint as Nom finishes off Ultra, who pulled out his util. That was a really good round from NFS. That really fast exec catching Wolfing your wall just completely off guard.
Yeah, that was a really fantastic round, one that they definitely needed. If that had gone wrong, your eco would be in shambles for likely the rest of the half. And despite that loss, there are 2 Viper ults in play, and depending on how they're used here, this could make or break the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, I mean, see NFS recognizing that this B side is really weak, going for another B hit. Slowly, they are just going to take the space. Probably going to take this orb here in a little bit. They do have 4 ult this time, but Hayden is already on site, willing to help defend. As one of the walls stuck in this corner, no, doesn't clear at all.
No,
get 2.
Spike down.
The flood out from SLO, already countering this fast push. As we'll see Vi try to win this clutch. We'll pick up the spike as the rest of SLO are kind of confused on where they are. They will see Ultra and Wolf just stick to their guns, knowing that the Cypher is still on A site. We'll see the round slow down significantly. Vi is just hoping to get a pick or 2 here before he plants the bomb.
this could be so much if done perfectly, but you need perfection from Vi here in order to secure this round. Dropping, forced to make noise there. Tapping the bomb. Forcing out that snake bite is going to be very important there.
Yeah, Vi has
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they have to do something now before that Cypher comes up and get that nasty crossfire. But they're stuck in their heads. Getting the first kill to Wolf somehow. But that close smoke coming in already, getting great value, allowing them to get this plant down. But that aftershock is deadly.
Oh no.
And it will be
not
the
the
end
way
of
you
them.
wanted that round to end, especially if you're NFS there. Bit of an anticlimactic finish.
Not your day, is it?
Really a fantastic point prevention there. Spike money is obtained for NFS, but that's about all they can get right now.
I think they're on an eco this round.
It looks like they might be.
Thanks.
Mr. Observer, can we pull up the tab screen, please?
Who knows?
Who knows? Whatever. But it looks like NFS are still slower, starting to catch up with the NFS's shenanigans. As we are seeing them adapt slightly, we will see the raised clove over here on B. Let's take that fast B space.
Oh my god!
As they use the Rolling Thunder to come out, the Dream Data already pushing out against the eco like a maniac. We'll see clear Vi. Wow, but Vi will be able to get one as Hayden and Ultra are here to help get the trade. We'll continue to fight. They will be able to get the trade at the end, but NFS do get the sights.
That's a worthwhile commitment though, still getting a 2-for-1, despite burning the Rolling Thunder, which would have been very useful on this retake here.
Yeah, but now NFS are getting crunched from both main and CT. You'll see that both Ultra and Hayden are already out on site, but not looking the right direction.
Oh no, once again!
Nom getting shot from behind from the Clove ultimates, allowing Hayden to live for this round to keep that economy going.
Dancing vacuum deactivated.
Hayden is very trigger happy with these ultimates thus far, but that time it was a very, very valuable one. Getting that final kill there and managing to survive. And despite only 2 rounds left in the half, it's not out of the question to get another one active with those 2 points from the kill and the defuse.
Yeah, that was honestly a good ult from them, recognizing that, hey, Nam has a lot of clutch potential, especially at the end. They almost killed him in. We will see that NFS do have 4 ults this round. I don't see them use it. They haven't used the Sky ults at all. And we're seeing them use them already.
Yeah, speaking of.
Yeah, Nam already up onto this heaven area. About to die to their own Molly as frame data. Hold that heaven space. Managing to get 2 and 5. As Ultra is helping them continue to hold this heaven space strong. Hayden trying to contest this Viper.
Does.
Will get the kill. Hello already spotted in heaven, knowing that he's in the space. Then already looking to fight it, and will be able to secure that round for them.
An unfortunate,
great comeback coming
Last
on.
round in the half.
Unfortunate flawless there.
Like there is no tomorrow.
No value found from the showstopper, but still powerful ultimates online. That said, though, frame data is only 1 point away from a showstopper of their own, and we've seen a lot of value come from it, even just this game.
Yeah. Again, I would like to see them use this, use these ults, though. I guess they're waiting for Viper to get the plant down, as the rest of...
Good sight here.
Satchel out.
Damage done to frame data on ramp. Satcheling out, but dying in the process. Could be a lot of space giving up. Mint dying on site as well. That is A open, save for if Ultra has anything to say about it.
Yeah, we see that Skyel coming out, showing them exactly where they are, knowing that they're only stuck in heaven, not being able to get that. You'll see the Viper will come out. I don't know if that it does cover the spike, but barely. I don't know what is happening to Cypher's gun right now.
Looking like Quake there for just a second, but they do get 1 kill. So hopefully getting a little bit of damage on this retake. Another round, not onto the Viper, but flanked from behind by Vi. Wolfenwall left alone here.
And the Clovo helping to secure Wolfen... Oh, yeah, not Wolfenwall. I can't think. Sky's survival there as Viper just lurks on the site. You will see Wolfenwall play for exits on the final round. Are they stat padding? What's happening? Go for the kills,
honestly, maybe they just know something that we don't. That said, that's a dead even half. And given the start that SLO had, definitely being very, very rough, that's still a very good defensive half. And despite you wanting those defensive rounds very, very badly on Split, SLO has shown their share of very strong attacking rounds on this map.
Yeah, and looks like they're gonna do another strong attack here on this pistol. Looking to get that fast Rams take. Using that breach stun. Probably see the Clove run up with them. I don't know that they have this Viper. Just use that Clove as like a second duelist. Kind of like a jet without a dash, essentially.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of utility coming out. The Cypher Cage is lined up for the cross. It looks like it's set up to block off ramp this time.
Yeah, and they are already spotted. They saw the race, knowing that they're probably going to take the space. That breach stun coming out, pretty much securing that the fact that they're going to take it. The rest of them running up to the site, already killing everyone, really.
Yeah.
We will see SLO be able to take the site. Both is really low now. And they do have a crit for post-plant, so we are going to see a 3v3. Nam doesn't have their nades, so this retake is going to be a bit slow against SLO. You will see the blind coming out from both teams as SLO are able to take these gunfights. Look at a 2v2, and then the box just fucking wide swings out of the site. You'll see him really low. Then comes the 1v1 and able to win it in the end. Nerfed right click on the classic doesn't matter. They are just better.
Mint went crazy there, just barely able to survive that situation, but you only need to get out barely, and SLO winning that pistol is going to be very important for the momentum here.
Yeah, getting those early rounds of split is very important. Making sure that your team can't, like the enemy team can't recover, especially when you're playing something with like the Clove where you're being really aggressive with it. It's very important to be able to take that space.
That fault line's already being charged. Not pressuring A too much yet, waiting for some B space to be taken, information to be held.
Yeah, they're just waiting to see.
Begins the walk up.
Yeah, they're waiting to see what NFS are doing. They will use that boom bot, trying to clear out the space. I don't know if that will actually hit them. Oh my god, it does.
It does.
That's wild. We'll see the nade use. I don't know about that one, Nam. Using that for that retake or the actual hits would have been very vital, especially when they are on an eco like this. As we see SLO making the wise decision, knowing that the race is on that site, to just rotate out. Now they're about to come into a completely empty B site. Only one here is a Cypher in heaven, and they spot the gun barrel as Hello is taken down.
And that's devastating. NFS left without the paint shells for the retake. One player down. Weaponry is very, very deficient here. And you have to retake onto this V site.
And they're in such great crossfires.
Frame data.
The cage coming out to help them cross is so good. We'll see Mint in a good position here, and they're not going to clear him out. Both Heaven players already fallen, only the CT players left, and the rest of SLO are just in such good crossfires. They can't deal with all of them at once as that anchor comes through.
Paint shells, no.
Deal. SLO convincingly win that anti-eco round.
Yeah, only one weapon lost will make a very strong bonus here. And that bonus mattered a lot in the last half. So NFS needs to figure out something in fast to deal with these very decisive hits, and their util getting burned out and not available for the retakes.
Well, the problem is that they're not getting any info. They're waiting for them to be in those main spaces, which at that point, that's a bit too late.
Reveal their secrets.
And you might see that bite them again here in a second. It looks like they're doing another default, probably doing an A fake if I had to guess. Yeah, they're also faking the mid presence here. As I see the rest of Cypher and Breach just already walking up B, taking down one of the trips already, placing up their own, preventing that beacon to B if they decide to rotate off of it. But it looks like they want to hit this B site. Looking to try to already pre-aim one of the
but it's not in the spot you'd quite expect.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, but they already the walkout.
Oh no! Already using that one way. Bit of a bad decision coming out. As the rest of NFS are slower, free to just take this space. Only the fact that Cypher's in his cage, playing a really dangerous game here. As Spray did a chip damage from That grenade. And
Spotted.
Hello able to get value off of that cage. He needs to get one as the rest of the NFS come into sight. A 2v1 left for SLO, and Toilsy will fall. Bonus round 1. Hello forgot to buy in G. Not
That
a wise
retake
decision.
there was just fell apart so badly, and with all that cam going into clear comms here.
Yes, this should do.
Nice. Unknown. CT. CT. Everyone with CT.
Up, drop.
Yo, drop that. He can walk out on you.
Drop orb. I have it.
He's just running.
Go get him. Satchel out. Here comes the party.
No clear comm. It broke.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, clear comms broke. We don't need details. Anyways, SLO are dominating right now, killing 2 people on the site and making it a 5v3 retake. They're actually back here, but it doesn't matter when Wave 5 misses all their shots.
One enemy remaining.
You will see Nam attempts to get something coming out from the back lane, but it's just Hello by himself with the lone Vandal. In a 1v4, and he's already getting util dumps. Looking to save the gun helps mitigate some of the loss of eco here.
And it appears that SLO might just be okay with that. Or maybe just not expecting a save quite so soon. Beginning to run off the site.
Yeah, they're hunting.
Fair
They're
amount of
hunting
time.
for him. And I think Hello chose the worst spot. They're gonna clear him.
Indeed, this is a very
Never
vulnerable
mind.
position
I
in
cast
order
a
to
curse. I
reposition,
cast a
but
curse. That's fine, Pat. They got the kill anyways. It doesn't matter. No caster's curse.
yeah, it's a very easy position to trade, even though you might get one if you're only being hunted by one.
There.
But in a situation like that, SLO is sure to group up. They are one
There.
body as a team, and taking advantage of that eco round to convert it into a 4-round advantage. NFS really needs to patch this up.
That
Yeah,
goes
let's
there.
point out Hayden
This
is
goes
doing
here.
so well as by playing the quote unquote support role as
this is my
close.
spot.
They're 18 and 11. That's crazy. You'll see NFS
Clove
doing
sure
it.
is a support
They
as
are
we go
a
into this
support.
B.
Yeah, see SLO doing another just shaking B main. There's no contest here at all. Doing the same thing, putting down that taking the face, putting down the trip, making whatever cipher you kill they can. They already broke the cam. That's the rest of SLO are taking this mid space uncontested. NFS do not want to hold any space whatsoever.
That's the paranoia burn.
Rocket 2! My turn! There's a Rocket 2 there! Hayden, we'll pop that ultimate, but music gets sprayed down
Sprayed
yet again.
down.
Poison's off.
Still
He's
up
stuck
in
in
the
mail,
space.
rushing into a mock. Full flash.
One
Not dead
enemy
yet.
remaining.
Fourth?
Spike
Wait, the 8's
down
on.
B.
The 8's on. But not on enough. The right click is not enough to take down Wolf. The Nam is Ace denied coming out from Amok.
That's such a meaningful 4K there, and
Thanks.
even burning not dead yet in the process, that Clove cannot revive for several more rounds, and Hayden
Yes,
definitely
this should
needed
do.
to get some value there as the
This
star
goes here.
support of the team.
That goes there.
Support in the biggest
Yes.
quotation you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Satchel out.
In like 5 quotation marks. As SLO does send frame data down ramp alone.
Yeah, looking like they're trying to fake this presence, but Frame did it not making any noise afterwards. Might not sell it, but as might be able to see them right as the wall comes up. A bit mistimed coming up from Fake Data. As a mock, we'll be able to see them in the other 2 members in mid. We'll try to stall them, but they end up getting util pumped and forced off the angle. You see only Cypher left here on site. As the rest of SLO are slowly taking the space, but they need to hurry up or else the rest of NFS will be here. Very good that they're on site. They will be able to take the site. But NFS are already here for the
Down B.
retake as Nam pops the ult and
Showstopper.
kills the bomb planter. Wolf on the wall in a precarious situation here. Nam is going to clear this angle.
One down.
And unfortunately falls. 2v2 retake here, and they do have that Viper ultimate.
They found my wire.
Last
We'll see
player
Teenage
Taking
standing.
so
already coming out
much
with
value, but
improvement.
It said full
One
blind,
enemy
force
remaining.
attack.
They blinded themselves. Wait. Oh no. I think Amok is AFK. I think he pinged out. Oh no, that's so sad.
That is an unfortunate end to this round, but if you're NFS, at least you did burn the Viper's pit. You know,
Yeah, he crashed.
that is,
Unlucky.
you know, some value that you can take from this, despite losing the round in such a disappointing way.
Why are we watching the crash POV?
Yeah.
Watching the crash POV.
Crash POV.
Let's
Wolf
go.
in your wall.
We're-
It was
yeah, we're-
kind of just clearing out this AFK player, unfortunately.
And also, fortunately, the AFK player was in the spike range, so no
That's
unsaves for them.
devastating.
As we head into a P10, we are truly in peak Underpeel. First, the game is delayed. Second, we are in a tech pause. Yeah.
We got no overlays. We got no on-time play games. We got no gameplay right now.
Can't have shit in Underpeel. Come on.
You can't have shit in Underpeel.
At all. Yeah, it just seems like slow. Like they got a complete read on what NFS are doing, and even on top of that, it seems like slow's gunfights are just looking better and better as the game goes on. We're seeing so many times where it's just like Hayden or Frame Data just getting all these quite frankly absurd kills that they shouldn't be getting. Especially like that last one with Wolf on the Wall killing Nam. Like how?
That was everything. These gunfights that have been coming out have been so devastating. Just slow commanding the pace of this game, and that advantage just continues to be pushed. Are we going back into the game? Who knows? Getting some free cam work. Looking at
We're
the
watching the
foliage.
map. We're looking at some great. There's the POV cam. we love our free cam observers. Shout outs to Rose. They're such a great observer.
Shoutouts to Rose, indeed.
As we stare into Viper's really big eyes. Right, quite
Let me get
big
some more
and
of them
quite low
pixels.
textured. Yeah, you can count the individual pixels on the reflection. Up, they reconnected. Let's go.
Wait, no, bring us back. Bring us back.
Damn.
Yes, sending us to the
That's
desperate.
cursed.
Crazy. Yeah. To be fair, Viper does have very pretty eyes. When you're not zoomed in on them and can count all the pixels.
You got the individual pixels on her pupil,
Yeah.
man. Such low texture.
That's still a rough way to end that round, but nonetheless, there is a Viper's Pit in play for NFS, so this deficit could be made back.
Yeah, and recognizing that they do have it, they're choosing to just completely push A, knowing that Vipers love the ultimate. As the rest of SLO coming out with this it is rolling thunder, but Frame is not clearing their corners properly. They'll get traded out by Wolf in your wall, but that is a really vital person down for SLO as Vi comes out and kills Hayden. No Clove ult for them this round, but they do have that type for ult if they manage to get a kill on the site. I'm surprised they're not popping it right now.
They found my
There are a
wire.
lot of tricky angles that you have to clear retaking this site. Mint in one of them is going to be revealed by that neural theft.
Yeah,
Fully
and the
blind
Fox-
once again.
Mint in a weird position here.
Hopefully get through, but no.
Yeah, rather slow, starting getting this fight off. Wolf in your wall, managed to pick off a Mog. It's just
Flashing
Hello and
into the
Mog.
smoke.
Wolf and Wall's 1 HP. And it's playing for me. Hello has to stick here. And Wolf and Wall will be able to get a free kill. There's a 4K from Wolf in your wall. They are pulling through this game right now.
Match point.
What a performance thus far from SLO. Just fantastic use of that ultimate, even though it didn't seem as such when Frame Data got fully blinded and killed by the stunned player. That was still a very good value of it, despite, you know, going into the site with only one person. Yeah, no, there isn't a way to beat this team.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is.
I know you're You're literally just like a member of the team, you know.
Hasn't there been several teams that won against Slow? Anyways, speaking of Slow, you'll see them taking this heavy B space, looking to get that orb onto Raze, hoping to get the 2 away from that. I don't know what it's called. Their ult.
Ah.
I can't remember what it's called on top of my head right now. Showstopper. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're 2 away, hoping to get this orb onto A and maybe get a kill or plants to get that Raze ult. Listen to them all rotate over. NFS are not moving at all, staying in their places. As we will see them finally start to rotate when that boombot comes out. And they're going up ramps, hoping to get a kill. As the rest of SLO are just coming out of the site. That blind coming out is doing so much value. 4 kills coming out from NFS as Ultra is left alone in mid. On a good lurk here, but he has to win a 1v5. And he's getting looked right at by a mock. Might get timing here as a mock will look directly at him. Great half buy round coming out from NFS.
What a fantastic showing there, just taking that weak buy and converting it despite all these disadvantages. And you do have to realize that there is a showstopper on deck.
On my way.
You need to convert these rounds any possible way you can. You do have a lot of tools at your disposal, especially that Viper's Pit, which has not been shown much from the defending side of this match. As they go into this heavy B start, I wonder if you see it right now, and you do.
Finally, that defensive ult getting used somewhere. Coming after the Viper.
Taking it out anyway.
Anyways, Frame Data uses that showstopper, trying to get this pick on the Nom. Oh, the hello, sorry, and Frame Data will pick it up, and Fine immediately trades it out. Left in a 3v2 retake here for NFS. This trip will get immediately seen as the Sky ult gets popped. Mensch hoping to get a kill here. Maybe pick up a gun. They will immediately be forced to retreat, and they get spammed down by Vi. Good intuition coming out as the Skydog comes out, clears them, gets one spotted. As Wall is currently blinded and being run through by Vi. As Vi is coming through for NFS, getting that important 4K, stopping their eco round.
That was such a strange round, back and forth and back and forth. A lot of very interesting deaths, to say the least. But NFS showing that they're still in this, and that SLO still has to have a lot of fight in them to take this. Let's see what their defensive setup is going to be here. Looking to be a little bit mid-heavy. Well, it looks like SLO might be matching that.
Yeah,
they send
like
3 starting.
Following the old adage of take mid and win the game. Looks like they're gonna, both teams are trying to follow that popular adage. Already smoking off vents. As you see that Viper smoke coming in, that really awful Viper smoke. I hate that smoke so much. It stops all sorts of movement coming into mid. As a mock holds out that molly. Ready for this mid push. You'll see SLO, sorry. Just be able to take all the space for free. There's no one best to help stop them, and a mock will get spotted and naded out.
The pink shells.
Won't be able to be spotted. Won't get the kill with it, but you will see Viper on Wolf on the Wall already had ramp space. You see Wolf on the Wall coming out onto sites. The only one here is heated toilet seat was that defensive Omen smoke for them. As you see the Omen ult coming in, SQ toilet seat will get taken down by Frame Data. Vi wisely not following that ultimate.
Covering all angles there, you're just bound to be surrounded. But you do have to take this retake as best as you can, getting 2.
One enemy remaining.
Process. Frame Data getting yet another, and Hello's left here alone.
As he gets
Super blind, gets one anyway, and
attackers win.
SLO to take game 1.
And honestly, that attack half is exactly what I was expecting coming out from SLO. It looks like without that important info from F Diddy, it just seems like the NFS weren't sure what to do on that defense. They basically gave up every single lane, and it ended up causing their loss, really.
Yeah, that's a really rough start for NFS, going into an even half and then ending it out like that. It's going to be an uphill battle going into Pearl here, especially after losing their own map pick. But you never know what's going to happen. I would like to ask production if we are going to have time for a break here. Okay. We are going to go to a break here briefly, but don't you go anywhere. We're going to be back with more of SLO versus NFS after the break. You're watching the Underpeel.
But is the issue the arms or the hands?
Everybody put 3 fingers in the air. The sky's falling, the wind is calling. Stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.
Gosh, they're all dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn.
Damn.
And we are back. We leave. We are going into Pearl now. This is gonna be exciting. I love Pearl. It's one of my favorite maps to watch, regardless of whatever meta quote that exists.
Yeah, maybe it's like a controversial thing, but Pearl is genuinely one of my favorite maps, despite all of its flaws. there are a few, but I genuinely do love it, and watching it is always a pleasure for me.
Funnily enough, I think every Pearl match that we've seen in on stream has not even followed the quote meta, so I think that's fun. Anyways, I do believe we are going to agent select now.
Yeah, we can't see it quite yet, but
we do hear it, and we see that SLO already blocking in the neon. Trying to get that value in from it.
No,
before it gets nerfed, and they pick. What am I watching? What is happening? We're seeing
Hayden won
duelists
one
on both
death
teams.
match.
Yeah, Hayden won one death match, and bro wants to lock in Arena. What am I watching? We have double duels on both teams.
Beware of the pipeline.
No, Wolvenhol's hovering brim. What?
I guess it's not the most controversial pick on this map, but it is still a very unique one. You know, I guess if you don't have your Astra prepped properly, a Brim can do some similar things, just with a little bit more added delay.
I feel like the word "some" there is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's a lot of heavy lifting, but they do lock it in, so they might have something planned.
What are these?
Dang, SLO got their old logo back.
Yeah,
the budget's
NFS
too
are back
high.
in their boot.
Their budget's too high here.
What team is on attack? Is it SLO?
I would have to check again.
SLO is on defense. Okay. I am a bit concerned for SLO that with their play with the brims that they have to kind of play the brims central area, either near double doors or near arts, so that they can have the proper range to be able to put down the smokes from either side. I think that's their only smokes on the team.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tricky game of playing in and out of these radii, whatever. Nobody cares.
Radii.
I don't know. I'm not a linguist. Nonetheless, it's going to be a very tricky way to deal with that downside that Brim carries. Nevertheless, it does seem like they have a lot on their mind. This was a very deliberate pick from them.
Yeah, it seems like clearly they've prepped something, because it was SLO's pick to come into Pearl like this. But they clearly really prepped the Brimstone.
We may be having a brief delay here. Don't worry about it too much, because we get to enjoy Rose's wonderful fly-throughs again.
Yeah, these are really nice fly-throughs. Props to Rose.
Shoutouts to Rose as always.
These are nice. Oh,
we're
and we're
back.
coming in. I thought that was another fly through. That broke my brain for a second. And I hate you. I hate you. Anyways, like I said earlier, we do see the Brimstone playing in that streets area to be able to smoke for the teams that they need to. You will see the KJ play on A. And playing both Neon and Rain on B is certainly a choice.
You never know. I guess to be fair, that B aggression is going to be a must on Pearl, so you just want to fight it harder, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, the Rain Flash is good.
Killjoy turret mid.
Yeah, Rain Flash is good for taking that B space, but it seems like they're not going to need to take it now, as NFS are already onto the site. Will be separated by the KJ mollies as
no.
They kill Vi through it. Vi has lost the smoke. It's Ultra is able to pick up a kill. You are following
Last player
on this arc angle,
standing.
but one for the wall
Spike
already
down
there,
A.
picking up 2 kills on that Colat. SLO by themselves in A main, left in a 1v4 and with nothing but hopes for them. Will be hurt with that footstep. But managing to pick up the first kill, but left on 5 HP. And he gets spammed through the smoke as they try to cross. It's around 1 for SLO.
That is such a rough start from NFS there. Just not only dying to Timmy the turret there, putting them on the board for this set as the 6th member of SLO, but also just losing a pistol round on attack rounds. Pearl's attack rounds being very, very important. That could snowball very quickly, especially with how SLO's been taking advantage of their bonus rounds thus far.
Yeah, we've seen the same setup coming out from SLO. Looking like both teams are doing the exact same thing. The turn on top, Ultra breaking it, and the rest of NFS just taking this A-main space and giving it up. You'll see already seeing the molly coming out, Mint being able to pick up that kill onto the entry. That's Ultra comes out.
A.
It will get picked
One
off,
enemy
but
remaining.
Mint's already here to cover for SLO tries to come out and get some solace skill, but not able to find it again.
Have a single life worth.
Maybe just a little bit too aggressive there. That was definitely a great hit, getting 2 kills in the process, mostly from SLO's mistakes, unfortunately. But that's still 2 kills that you definitely needed going into this bonus. SLO having such strong performance on them thus far this set. Going into yet another A hit, it looks like.
It seems
And
like
with
FNS are
4 there.
Yeah, FNS want to force this. They keep doing the same exact thing and falling for the same exact problem. Even the turret, same turret, Ultra is still here. Why would SLO have to change anything if there's nothing worth changing?
Joke's over! You're dead!
You will see the Phoenix ult coming out. You already have the mollies here. Mint alone in dugout. As well, the wall is forced out by this Phoenix ult.
Spike planted.
Fortunately, already playing back, but with no util watching their flank. You already see 2 SLO members already up their flank as is.
I'm out of here.
Will get spotted out, but we have this Neon coming in. It's such good timing. Bramdata able to live even with his teammate dying in the flank. As the rest of SLO retake the site. Hayden able to live even with such low health.
Last player
The
standing.
Guardian not enough for them. Wolf in the wall, left alone, stuck with the Spectre.
Team Ace.
As Vi comes out, trying to farm up that really powerful ultimate yet again, and winning the round for them.
All 3 of those players on very low health, but saving those weapons is going to be so important for this first gun round of the game. I don't believe we have clear comms active, unfortunately. But if you did, you'd imagine that NFS are trying to do anything they can to put SLO on the back foot going into this round.
Yeah, and honestly, regardless of what happened last round, it was a good round for them. They got their eco a bit low. If Mock has to, buy that Bulldog instead. As we see, almost the same exact thing this time. See Hello actually engage with Ultra and that Beacon there. And we see both Jets and the Astra taking that B space slowly, using that turret to take the same, sort of setup. As Nam tries to come out, already almost onto the site completely. As Hayden and Frame Data try to fight this, but the trades are starting to come out. FNS are able to secure that spike coming down on the sites. Ultra alone is straight 30 HP will fall to Vi. As
player
well the ball
standing.
also tries to get
Spike
the trade out,
planted.
but Vi is just too good. That raid boss mentality already coming out. As Mint is left alone in a 1v4.
Perfect.
We'll be able to
accuracy.
take down Vi, but that's just another ultra for Vi to get that Phoenix ult off. As the rest of them are just waiting, holding this ungodly firing range. Like, they're all looking towards this CT angle. And then we'll be able to spot one, as the rest of them should be coming out to fight them. No, they're just holding. As you see Hello trying to engage here. Will fall.
Placing
Probably try to
sentry.
get that one last ult orb they needed for their ultimate, I think. I don't know if I can do math. But that will be a round win for NFS.
It's an important round win. Mint managing to get
Remember,
2
your
more
weapon
ult points
is
towards
only a
that
tool.
lockdown in the
Not just
process,
shoot.
though.
You have to
So
think.
Slow definitely still has some tools in their arsenal to play towards. The start to the defense there, though, has been relatively strong up until the strategy of just go B, Keck W. So it'll be very interesting to see how Slow plans to deal with that now that it's been shown.
Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, and we'll see that Vi is one away from that Phoenix ult. Seems like they're going to try to grab that Phoenix ult on B main here and probably use it to just take that site. And it's a very strong ult for helping retake sites, as you see 3 members of Slow looking to try to contest this mid space. You're already seeing both Rain Data and Wolf backing off, leaving Ultra here by himself. As he tries to get some repeat value coming out, but by Nam already clicking out. There will be arts taken for NFS, even if they don't proceed to follow into it. Looking like NFS, instead of going for B, they want to go for an A push here using that Phoenix ult. Already seeing the Phoenix push up so far, and we hear the ult activates. Finally, as Rain Data is completely blinded by that Phoenix flash. Means by themselves on site. Beautiful by that raid boss already getting so much value.
That is such an
Spike
important
planted.
run it back there, getting 2 kills with no
Last
risk of
player
dying in
standing.
process. Toilet's getting another,
Flawless.
and that's just no chance of entering the site. Thanks to Vi. That was such a good entry there.
Yeah.
With that Phoenix ultimate, you just get sent back if you die, and there's really no risk to going in like that.
Yeah,
So Vi being so enabled like that, just so good.
Yeah, we're already seeing NFS abuse the Phoenix changes that have been so good for Phoenix's balance here, and just seeing that since Slow aren't taking space either A or B at all, they're able to fire up this Phoenix ult basically for free, as the Knob is already doing this contact play onto mid. We'll be able to get away safely. But Nam re-picking out Ultra on a timing he wasn't expecting. Able to get that kill. 4v5 for Slow, as the rest of NFS recognizing, hey, that's one of their A players. They're probably going to be weak. We see them rotate all the way to A. I believe they picked up the orb on B too, so Fights at 2 out of 6 currently for his ultimate. As they pick up another orb here.
It is
Yep, they
tricky
picked-
though. We are going into mid site, who is 1 point away from lockdown, as well as frame data on this judge.
Wait, that might bring them the round.
Mana bomb, but
Oh, but by that
Last
flash
player
is so
standing.
good. 1v2 left for Slow. Only has a sheriff. Oh,
Spike
he just
planted.
missed the
It's
timing.
spotted out now though.
We'll get some slight chip damage, but it's not enough for what they need. And a mock to secure the round out for them. That entry from Vi is just too strong. That Phoenix Flash nearly undodgeable, and mostly if you have high ping, just wrecking all Slow time and time again.
Interestingly though, Slow does have all 5 of their ultimates available, and all of those are very, very strong options, sans Reyna, for retaking the A site.
I'll show them.
So-
Lintik kayo.
NFS has been leaning into it so heavily, but perhaps opting into a more default move strategy or to get a little bit of information before any hit comes out. Perhaps even bait one of those ultimates.
Yeah. The FNS doing the same thing as they usually do, taking one of the mains, grabbing the orb. With slow taking that B space and recognizing that their A site probably we can get ahead. They have that Phoenix ult again already. As you see that Vi coming out, that could be a different path here. Opting to go towards Art, clearing out that space, trying to make sure that they can't get that AG ult down for free. Losing the spike go down, panting forward, main.
With the Thrash coming out.
Oh, clearing out hello. He will be taken down. You will see Neon all the way in the flank already. They have no flank watch left. The mid will fall before beginning to get the lockdown down. That's really bad for them. As Wolf on the Wall managing to pick up a kill. You will see that Thrash coming out. As Frame Data comes out from the flank, be able to pick up one and give them seconds. As the rest of Slow clean up the players on site.
Maybe giving that point to the Gecko, yeah. Another point towards Thrash. Very easy ultimate to cycle points on. Very strong on these retakes that Slow continues to find themselves in.
Yeah, and we see that NFS have 4 ults this round. They should have no contest taking either of these sites if needed. You're already seeing that NFS are pinging, looks like the secret area for A sites. Seems like they want to try to end there and make sure they rest there after they get that plant down. Make sure that KG can't get that lockdown down for free.
Yeah, this next round has a lot of power going into it, and this first fight from Frame Data forced to shoot into the Gecko Flash, hitting 3. NFS is in shambles, forced to retrieve that spike.
Get him, wingman.
Both Douglas with Slow pulled in A, holding that spike as well as Ultra.
And we'll see Slow just managing to pick up, like, hold the spikes as much as they can. At least the NFS can't do anything here. They will be able to pick up the spike for free and are able to get away safely somehow.
Making so much noise in the process, letting them know that the bomb has been retrieved. You do have to make this rotate as fast as you possibly can in order to have a chance at beating Slow there, but looks like by the time you get down the ramp, you're going to be met with at least 3 players.
Yeah, Slow are already here, ready to defend this site. Probably won't even let them
30
plant.
seconds left.
Oh, maybe they do.
Letting them
That's in
plant
a very
that
safe
blind.
position.
Yeah. We'll see a Mock try to get into aggressive angle here. Try to hopefully get as many picks as possible. And he will be able to get the first and second one onto Mint. He is left alone on streets though, with Hello not being able to help him at all as Frame Data comes in from behind, taking down a low. That 4K for Frame Data, looking to grab this ace.
One enemy remaining.
Not
Ace
quite
denied.
though. A Muck on an ace of their own.
Ace.
And gets it, securing the round for NFS.
How
What a
did he win that?
fantastic series of plays there with all of those stars and a perfectly positioned set of gunfights.
How did the Mock get that ace? Oh no. Slow gotta be punching themselves for that one. Maybe too eager to let Frame Data get that ace. Probably brought the mental back a bit.
You know what to do.
There were a lot of things that could have been done a little bit better there, but
Off your feet!
immediately rushing up ramp right now and losing 2 players in the process, and that's so much control of B site lost. Yeah, that sky smoke isn't going to matter much. The Jet could just updraft over. The site's entirely clear.
Why?
Spike
What
planted.
And he just wanted to pick up the last. I would like to mention Vi has ultimate. Again. I think that's the 4th one of this game. Well, this half.
Oh.
Have you already seen Slow coming out with timeout?
Yeah, this timeout is going to be so important here. SLO really needs to regroup, do something to stop feeding these players when they get a little bit too anxious to go for some aggression here. Especially Vi has kind of been eating up these points and once again ready to use that ultimate to go in without regard for even death.
Yeah, but Mint's had this KJ ult for what, 3 rounds now, and they haven't used it at all. Same with his Brim ult. I think both teams are just set on keeping these ults as much as possible. Nam and Ho have had these ults in like 3 rounds now. Amok has his ult for at least 2 rounds now that I can think of. Like, I don't know what is happening in this game, but both teams are just dead set on keeping these ults. They're saving it for next game.
Yeah, you really need to burn one of these ultimates eventually. You can't just keep waiting for the right time because there's never the right time at this rate. And SLO, you just need to figure out something to do because even my co-caster doesn't want to see this kind of play from you. We expect better.
We're already seeing that there's some nothing changing coming up from SLO, doing the same exact thing as we've seen the pistol round. Let's see Ultra be able to kill that turn on top mid. As we see Vi coming out yet again, trying to go towards R, trying to see if we can get that pick for Ultra. But that Asher Suck will deny. Yeah, Ultra being able to get out unscathed as the rest of NFS take the site completely for free. Looks like they're opting to play for a retake here with that KJ ult. As a Mog takes so much damage, Rainbow coming down the site.
But you're getting nothing. Min's doing the same thing. Ultra left alone, and Vi just keeps getting more and more points.
Vibe check, we feeling good?
Ultimate.
Hope so.
Like I was saying earlier when they were pinging the dugout secret area, they were looking to take that space to make sure that Mint can't get that KJ ult down for free. And what did they do? They took the space, and SLO just weren't expecting it.
SLO not even adjusting to that on Crossfire on the second one. That's not going to be easy to adjust to here. You have to win this game from such devastated mental here. And, you know, you still have that lockdown active, but you haven't had a good chance to use it.
Yeah, I mean,
barely taking down Vi
trying to
there.
do some heavy med presence here. We'll be able to take down Vi, one of the heavy hitters coming up from NFS. Looks like NFS are looking to reclear the space and just opt to go B, letting them just letting SLO do what they want. They aren't in 3v4 here, and they do have that Astra ult for the post plants.
But Ultra is past the Killjoy turret. Maybe about to get flanked. No, instead slowing down.
Yeah, Toilet Seat
Toilet
taking
Seat
off
taking out
Mint.
Mint as well. No lockdown.
Spike planted.
They're saving a lockdown for next game, man. What is happening? You'll see Ultra be able to pick up that gun, go to the flank, but he's already being watched. Picks up the first kill. We'll try to flash for the second. We'll get the blind off. It's second. It's just up to Wolf now, but immediately falls to Nam. SLO or seems so discombobulated. They still have 3 ultimates. They need to be using these ultimates.
Hopefully, just now that you're on that halfway point, you're willing to finally burn that lockdown, even if it's not in the perfect place that you want. You gotta be willing to use it at some point here. And yeah, even, you know, you haven't really mentioned it up until now, but NFS has not even really needed their ultimates to take the sites.
And they're just using it to get the sites even easier. Like, they're 1 away from the Phoenix ult yet again, which I think is the 5th Phoenix ult of this
You want to fight it?
It's there finally. We're seeing the Astra Wall coming out finally.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Here we go.
And there's the Phoenix ult. You will see this world sites will be NFS's. But SLO already using that Neon ult, being able to take the space. You'll see Vi
Walking her straight through.
But Nam already fighting. He can like pick up 1 kill here. And Mint getting too ambitious. not waiting for that ult to proc. We already see Hayden calling their bluff and just already rotating off A as Vi is looking to get a kill, lurk kill here on the double doors.
There's definitely potential there, but this timing on the rotate might be a little bit off. SLO got back to there much faster than NFS might have expected, and the thrash is already online.
No, the
for
timing,
this
the knife
retake.
kill! Oh, but
Enter.
they no knife kill for
Luck is
them.
gone.
Hayden already
Player
picking up the
standing.
kill. 1v1. Nice use of the dismiss coming out. But Vi's just too smart. Recognizing that Phoenix got buffed, that can go through walls now.
Switching sides.
Using that to fade out Hayden to peek him. That was a disastrous half coming out from SLO.
Yeah, that was so devastating. Even just the mentals in shambles there, worrying about Vi having the time to go up there and deal the damage with the wall. That wall does not deal as much damage as you might realize. So going into this half with only 3 rounds on the board, SLO is going to have an amazing attack to make up for this.
And see what they're cooking. It was their map pick, so clearly they should have some things planned. Let's see if they can pull it out this game. Low tap. We're already seeing the classic pick B Heck W coming out from them, but there are 3 people here. You don't see Nam, Amon, and Vi are already here. See what they can do to stop this plant. They're already sending out little homie out. He will get broken. No plants coming out from NFS. So just getting NFS are flooding out into the sites. Only 1 kill coming out from SLO and already taken down. What a great play coming up from NFS to just stop all of whatever SLO was cooking.
That has hurt so much if you're SLO. Walking straight into a stack like that and then just getting demolished outright on that site. This is not a good start for your half, especially when you're at such a deficit. They need to find a way back into this, whether that's using all their lineup Larry strats that they clearly have planned from Wolf in Your Wall. Something else entirely. Getting a little bit sneaky going into this streets pressure, round 2.
Yeah, looking to try and see if they can get a pick in this connector area. There is a alarm bot there to clear it out as they flash into it. Alarm bot showing that they are in there. Oh, hello, sorry. Managing to get a pick, but only a ghost for them. No guns. No actual gun pickups. Bit of solace knowing that they... Solace for NFS knowing that they didn't give him anything of worth, really. As the rest of SLO are just backing out into mid, looking to probably re-hit B here.
This is a very tricky situation for both sides here. SLO had to give up that mid in order to go anywhere else, pressure one of the mains, but NFS has given up B entirely here, hoping to lean into their retake abilities with their stronger weaponry at a range that in B's very, very high.
30 seconds left.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Come on, let's go.
I'm out of here. Suck it.
One enemy remaining. One enemy
Better luck
remaining.
next time. There.
Never know what might happen. Once again, NFS has this B stack, but Hayden not getting too aggressive quite yet. Holding this ramp space very passively, hoping that maybe you can sell one on the jump peak. But no, meanwhile, Fragdata throws the fast lane down, fully blind, but in the A site. Avoiding the aftershock, ultra in as well, getting the first blood onto Hello, that Killjoy utility being down, but still two more defenders on the site. Trades come out, favoring Slow, just barely, flashes online. Now I'm not able to defend the plant. And Thrash no longer online. Brim Molly goes down, connects with the bomb just barely, forcing NFS off the bomb, and a little bit more time is bought. Mint has a swarm grenade, stalling to get further, and has another in the pocket. But there's no chance at getting it.
My ult's ready. Oh, was that important?
NFS claiming that match point round.
Match point.
Oh.
Let's end this.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate round coming from Slow. It just seems like their mental is just not in the game right now. Looking like they're just trying to get through this game, looking forward to map 3.
Yeah, and giving up this mid pressure almost entirely so far is something I really disagree with, but looks like they might be looking to remedy that, at least a little bit going into this round. Looking to pressure double doors perhaps, or no, instead leaning towards art.
And you're looking Slow, taking this art space aggressively, using that random flash to take it. Looks like they were trying to just break the util of KJ here, like I said earlier.
It's very, very slow play coming out. No picks have been found. No one covering streets for either team. Hayden walking in, claiming some control. This B split will be active now. Frame data all the way up in backside. Hayden with the space, crossfiring heaven. Thrash being let loose into CT, not detaining. They're going one for one, try getting another.
The rest of FNS are about to start flooding out here in a second, so I don't really have the guns to be able to do this proper retake. You're already seeing the Astro Ball come out, stopping any sort of retake from happening as Spike clears out this trace angle. He'll be able to pick up the kill into Hayden. As the rest of Slow are turtled up into halls, blinded. SLO and T to toilet seat, clean up the rest.
defend this
That'll be
place.
map 2 going to
Defenders
NFS.
win.
Reality.
That so much of a dominant showing for NFS there. Really uncharacteristic of SLO, especially with how that first map went. SLO really has to adjust going into this game 3 of Ascent, not Sunset once again. Still a very strange pick, and we don't really know much about the SLO Ascent, do we? Or the NFS Ascent, for that matter.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much either, if I recall correctly on stream. But either way, we will be going into a break here as we wait for them to get into this Maps 3 of Ascent.
Yeah.
And welcome back. About to get into map 3 here. Going into Ascent. A bit of an odd choice because it was Slow's pick. Slow picked Ascent instead of Sunset. I guess they weren't comfortable with having their Sunset streamed for another game. Every time they played it on stream.
Yeah, I suppose that is one thing you have to consider when you're going into these quarterfinal rounds. You do have to consider how much information you're willing to give up in these sets. Nonetheless, Ascent, certainly not a map we've seen too much from either of these teams.
Yeah, I am a tad concerned, as I do feel like Slow might fall if they aren't prepared enough. They might fall to that raid boss style that Vi has been providing. Especially since Vi might just play at Phoenix yet again. Phoenix is pretty decent on those maps, especially on after the buffs. And if they certainly seemed like they weren't able to handle it at all last game.
Yeah, this could be tricky. And we are having some confusion over which side starts defense. I guess we'll find out when we get into the match, you know?
It is NFS start defense.
Oh. We'll figure it out.
Hold on. It's supposed to be NFS start. Let me find. Yeah, NFS. That's the wrong.
Okay.
NFS slow. NFS start defense.
All right.
Yeah.
So NFS do start defense. Don't worry about the overlay. It's not real.
Yeah.
We definitely won't be showing it on screen. I was right. We weren't showing it on screen.
You can't show that. Interiors might get embarrassed that he got something wrong. SMH.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's literally one mistake, though. All things considered, this has been a relatively high-end day of Underpeel.
How dare you, Terry, make a singular mistake? How dare? It cancels out every other good that you've ever done. That one singular slight mishap.
Does this ever happen to you? P10.
That for real. We should have an edit that just says that, so Terry can just put it on stream because there's so much.
Honestly, if nothing else, we do need the "Does this ever happen to you" soundbite just active.
Hello, leave.
Yeah, get out of stream. Get out of stream, Dweebus.
For any captains that are watching right now, your team is not allowed in stream chat or on stream during the entire series, not even between games. None. Leave. Do not join at all.
Go away.
No, I'm not talking about
Echo's fine, but
yeah, Echo's fine. Yeah. It was hello. Hello was in chat. Like, bro. She's really filling out a mod mail. Yes. How much?
let him in stream. Get
revenue?
the ad revenue. Yum.
How much is a singular person ad revenue on a stream? Like maybe a couple cents.
But if you want to support the Underpeel without ads, you can use your Twitch Prime subscription right now.
I was really hoping you would do that. And it gets you access to free in-houses. Well, free. Tier 1 in-houses. Whatever. You get the idea.
Where you can practice in a coordinated environment where everyone's mindset is towards improvement. Instead of that one ranked teammate, you know. You know the one.
Oh, yes. The one. They're usually the one who leaves, too. Crazy.
Underpeel. Our slogan, let's take Amazon's money together.
And we are coming into agent select here. Let's see if we get any surprises. Immediately singing the Sova lock in. Who would have thought?
Now, speaking of surprises here, that is Clove Breach.
No, Clove Breach Raise.
This is strangely similar to the composition that we saw on split for slow. Meanwhile, NFS, not looking too different here. We do see a Viper being hovered potentially, but that's not too out of the ordinary for a map like Ascent. We've seen it before, to be sure. That said, Alex will be very upset.
Why are you typing this in stream chat, Alex? Come on.
Yeah.
We're
Alex
watching
should-
Valorant, Alex. Get
We
the
should
fuck
also
outta
have
here
a
with the
rule
whole
to get Alex out of stream during these matches so he doesn't glaze slow.
True. You will see NFS are hovering the Viper. Look at the. It's a bit spicy. We're seeing some unusual comps coming up from both teams, really.
Now, this
Alex
is so funny.
continuing to
Like,
glaze.
production has had to deal with Alex, like, being so biased towards slow all night tonight.
Here.
Turret out.
See, coming in the match here. Looks like Slower doing good. Classic A main pick here.
Turret
Thank
out.
you, Mix. Turret out. I can't do that.
Turret out.
You'll see that knife coming out from nowhere. Knife aiming for A. I just see Slow heavily take his A space. Just walking out the site since they're all detained. Oh, press, sorry. Let's see what they get. Almost no contest as they come out, but Numb with the peek out, killing Wolf on the wall. As the rest of Frame, as Frame's gonna try to get some sort of trade here. Both
One enemy remaining.
What's going on?
Flooding out the site. They died underneath them. They just came out the site and all died.
What even happened that round? Just running out onto the site, seeing that you're not quite smoked off, even if you are detained, and just getting shredded after you're all there, even when your utility's back. You gotta do something other than just rush Gen with 5 there.
We gotta shoot back, people. Come on.
It's a shooting game! You shoot them, they die!
No peeking.
And you'll see Slow changing
Right
it up
there.
already, looking to try to get this mid space. Already opting to just go with the classic Ascent shenanigans, taking this mid space, trying to get any sort of pick that they can to on this go. As SLO will get spotted and stunned. And that Viper wall coming up to help defend this mid space. That's a crazy wall, I won't lie.
But already all falling off back into catwalk and potentially into tree here. Being watched by heated toilet seat, forced to fall back in that smoke, throwing a fragment instead.
Being able to pick off frame data there. As I see Vi already on site with the Ares. Immediately getting traded out though. Both Ada is
One
super
enemy
low.
remaining.
Tight the Viper volley. Only Wolf on the wall left. And will fall after getting a single kill. And we're already having a P10. Yeah!
Huggers!
Hoggy Woggy.
Wait, that means that the AFK players sitting market forced to rotate.
That's crazy.
That's insane value from NFS there.
Yeah, and they can't
Stick in
tech
the
ball them.
bomb!
The thing is that they make
Come on. Spike diffused.
I believe they are out of tech pauses now.
It may very well be.
It's per map. Tech bombs is a per map. I did not know that. I thought they were per series. So I guess we are getting a P10. Back to the loading screen, we go. But it just seems like SLO don't entirely know what they're doing with their comp. Like they could have easily pushed that KJ, but I guess they just got afraid of whatever force there were. Like that Viper wall really stopped them. They're just so afraid of it.
Yeah, not wanting to take that extra little bit of decay when you're already on that lower shield buy, I suppose, but still kind of got demolished at the end of that round. Getting 2 picks, but at what cost? And leaning into this heavy B start once again, but last time that involved mainly just going towards the mid area, walking into market. Let's see how this might unfold.
Yeah, honestly, what they're calling R. Honestly, what I would like to see from SLO is a heavy B push. This B is not exactly that well defended, but it's just a AJ and a Viper. Especially when Viper, while they have that Molly, they can't really watch both lanes at once.
Viper does have that wall of doom, though, preventing a bit of market access from Pizza and also covering all of the drop for lane. That's a fantastic way to retake, as well as stall out a hit slightly. See how much it helps, though, when you're alone on this site.
And
4 all the way up B main. Smoke's coming out. Luck forced to defend on their own. Market door not yet closed, though. They may opt to just wait, stall out this wall. Appears to be what they're doing, but
Toxin screen down.
not getting 2. I mean, finally getting SLO back on the board, but
Last player standing.
all of these attackers falling in the process. That's a bonus round for NFS.
yeah, NFS are just looking so strong. This SLO can't seem to adapt to this Viper wall at all. It just keeps messing them up time and time again.
It's strange waiting there, delaying, hoping it would fall, but not committing to that, instead opting to flash through with a smoke already there, blocking that flash once again.
That's
Very unfortunate situation to be in, but you need to figure out just how to deal with this, and waiting it out is just as fine an option as any at times.
Yeah, and SLO are doing the same thing they did the last eco, quietly walking up, but Hello's in such a good position. Nice trigger discipline, but it's just a bit too late. They could have just waited a bit more to get more. 2 trades coming out from both sides. SLO are slightly advantageous as they are able to get the guns from that. Amok opting to try to get some sort of presence here, but he's doing this, leaving himself in quite a dangerous position, if I may say. So versus SLO are opting to try to go for A here, not knowing that there's already 2 people here. And I believe the Jets posted up with an op too, is the worst part. As Toilet Fleet managing to get 1. We'll get traded out.
Quite a gunfight.
Last player standing.
But we just see Nam coming out with that Vandal, hoping to get some more picks.
7 bullets in this Phantom. That's enough to get at least 1 kill, and you need to fake that plant, force someone out. Not able to get that kill in the Nam, unfortunately. NFS securing another round.
SLO just can't adapt at all so far. It's just not working out for them. NFS just keep changing up their setups every time, even ever so slightly, and it's messing SLO up. Can't get any read whatsoever.
Yeah, SLO really needs to adjust to this, and while it can be difficult to attack on a map like Ascent, that is certainly no excuse to go down 0-4. This game knife is going to detain so many once again. So much utility is lost.
And you'll see SLO opting to try to go for the street pressure yet again. Actually, no, they're going up to market, hoping to get the split going. We'll be running into this alarm bot, but that's expected at 6 points.
Going for the boom bot instead.
But the only one here on site is Nam. We will see the Vi teaming over. And not be taken down. I didn't know they'll expect Vi all the way boathouse. And they do already taking them down. Well, finally catching their breath in a 4v2 post plants.
Spike planted.
And this is going to be very difficult for NFS, not only retaking this site against 4 people, but that Viper wall was thrown wrong, such that it doesn't allow you to walk up lane safely. Amok seemingly realizing this. Flashbangs get thrown, but this utility isn't going to be enough to get out these angles.
Yeah.
Getting mowed down. Only 1 pick to their name at the end of that round. SLO finally on the board, but at what cost?
And the crossfires at the end were just too deadly. They were able to clear on both. And SLO finally managing to get their hold, but Nam finally picking up that off. Like the Jet signature gun at this point. Let's see how they've managed to hold and deal with it. It seems like they haven't been playing like there has even up against an op, so I'm worried that they'll just run into this with almost no regard.
Yeah, this is the first operator of this set, which is strange to say the least, considering we are playing SLO here.
Ooh, that's
Spam from the Ares does not come through.
Yeah, it's
SLO just missing the mark.
You'll see SLO's continue to stay here in this area as Cypher will try to get this mid space, but Jet just now stopped looking away, playing this weird peeking game.
There.
Right there.
Looks like they're.
What is going on? Rolling Thunder is active,
Off your feet!
potentially. Yeah, getting hello off the angle with that Ares, but not getting CT by. Walks out of the smoke raw.
And the Cypher wall stopping coming down. But Hello not able to secure a single kill. Vi with a 3K so far. We'll be able to not be able to pick up the 4.
Last player standing.
Ultra and Hayden left alone on site, but it's a 1v2 for Ultra. And he just can't get either of them. Good discipline on you, NFS to not peek out 1 by 1 and give him the potential to win that round back.
Yeah, that was a really well done retake, especially off of Vi's 2 kills there. A fantastic timing coming out of that smoke, even without the flash. Knowing that you wouldn't likely be looking over there expecting someone to come out unstunned without that, with that Rolling Thunder used. They still haven't quite found a way to deal with this same Viper wall being used for the 7th round in a row.
Ready.
Yeah, now they have that
Set up.
showstopper.
No. Killjoy turret down. Mint has destroyed the B information. Left a trip posted up. You're not gonna walk all the way up in tiles.
Yeah, now they're using that ult to try to get market space. We'll be able to pick up the first kill. Not immediately trading it out. But using that
The Opera
ult-
doesn't fall though.
Yeah, but it has that jet knives out too for the retake. And by picking out into market, really good timing on his part. As the rest of SLO are trying to take the space, but they're immediately about to punch it themselves. By managing to pick up the Hayden. By holding this backside space and managing to pick up the 4th kill onto Vince of 4K. Coming down to provide to secure that round for NFS.
You have to take a timeout here, surely. SLO needs to just reset here and think of something that they can do. They're too afraid of this wall, and I don't know, they just need to do anything to adjust to this
This is gonna be
play.
fun.
Clearly not familiar with this kind of composition yet.
Yeah, and SLO doing the same thing they did last round, but the difference is Nam is here.
Spike down A.
Util for this hit already down with that death. We'll be able to pick up a constellation orb for this raise. And frame data hoping to get some kind of pick here, but their op is still on site. Looking at this angle, I don't know how much value they're gonna be able to get here. As they're trying to
have this tree lurk.
They're trying to get value off this lurk, but not be able to get out much. Nam will be able to pick up the first kill on the Wolf the Wall. Getting a second pick up the Aiden. Mint able to pick up the clear kill on the tree. As Wolf the Wall will be able to revive themselves fully. As Frame Data sneaks up with the Nam. Suddenly this round just turned upside down. Hello is the only one left for SLO. This round just turned disastrous. All that chaos made it so that NFS didn't know what was happening at all.
What happened there for NFS? You had such a great start to the round and so much utility used to call out plant like this, but all of these weapons that thrive at close range just taking them out on the Heaven Flood. SLO now forced to either save or push out of this smoke dry into 3 people who likely now have that better weaponry. Could have even retrieved that operator from Heaven if they so chose. Opting to sit in the silly little spot that we all know.
Thrifty.
Hopes of getting maybe 1 or 2 exit frags.
They'll be able to grab
That's
the first,
1.
But the other 2 not
And that's
even
gonna be
opting
all.
to.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
That's a thrifty round for SLO though.
Placing
that's-
alarm bot.
They caused so much chaos that NFS didn't even know what they're trying to go for. Even with Nam grabbing 3 with the op. You'll see that Nam is able to afford the op yet again here.
Throwing the silly lineup that goes straight through the
Bot
wall.
coming back.
You
Out
know
of
the
charges.
Looks like the Viper wall
Target
is thrown
out.
properly this time. And the turret is not going to be watching that B main cross,
There.
crucially. Giving some delayed information instead.
And so recognizing that they have a very weak mid hold, already taking market. Will get Viper mollied off the rip. Framed it a very, very low here after walking through that wall. As they try to take this B space, leaving KJ alone on site. Framed it up with the push CT. Will be able to get the first kill. They really get traded out. Hello is able to get a single kill on the site. Attackers left in a 2v3 here. We'll be able to pick up the spike, and they do have this Sova ult that they opt to use it.
But you can't quite get off of sight there. You're forced to play back in the boathouse. Throw a recon bolt maybe just to stall it out.
Yeah, we will see the recon coming out, but it's not going to spawn anyone. As overall, we'll be able to get the first kill on the Nom. Leaving themselves in the same position.
One enemy remaining.
Open the wall, open the wall, Hater, and take up the last 2. What a great play by Wolf in the Wall. That position was not where I was expecting him to play.
And maybe that no command was a bit too preemptive there. You ripped it a bit too soon. Having 2 agents without much utility remaining in their kits. The Sova drone, I believe, being burned earlier in the round. The recon bolt already being shown.
Thanks.
Clove not having too much denial utility beyond that 1 smoke that didn't even come out.
Yeah. We'll see Mince opting to try to break this KJ turret. And we'll be able to do so successfully. The rest of SLO are about to hit into a very heavily guarded market.
Scanning 1, but not the market player. Alarm bot, unbroken. Information still gained. Amok not having to burn that snake bite on the rush. SLO instead opts to explode out tree. Utility not dying to the paint shells.
Yeah, but Nam able to walk out with that Viper Molly, the great lineup to stop any sort of push. And picks up the kill into frame data as well. Mint by themselves on this lurk. Not sure how much value they're going to be able to get here. As the team is looking at every which direction they could be in.
Once again, we see the Cypher main in their natural habitat. Lurking up and clearing every angle, once, then twice, then with a camera.
And Mince might be able to get a good timing here. All of them are opting to go onto site. He's not going for anything. He doesn't have much time left. Probably just gonna try to see if he can get an exit. But with that turret down, he's opting just to completely save his gun.
No time, no way you're retrieving that bomb.
10 seconds left.
Instead, opting to just save behind these barrels. Not going to get any exits, it looks like. NFS not opting to hunt. Instead, just sitting on this bomb safely, securing their own weaponry for this next round, but... The 2 rounds left in the half, and Slower once again in this very precarious situation. Finally ripping their timeout.
Actually, that's a timeout from NFS, I think.
Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
from...
Oh, that's Nom. Nom called the timeout. Yeah, it's from NFS.
Huh.
You know, often they're probably just the nerves are from that last round are probably pretty high, so they're just on the timeout, calming everyone down, making sure that they can get those last 2 rounds correctly. Just like I want to be real here, they're getting so much value out of this Viper. That Viper Molly has been stopping so many pushes.
Yeah, and even like you notice there that NFS have not even been throwing down that toxic orb very often. They've been preserving it for later. Instead, just throwing that wall and saving that orb either to throw into the A main choke or just saving it for a retake. And see, this is like not even the final form of this Viper with so many potential one-ways to shut down these fast takes that Slow really want to see happen. Because once you get those rotates coming out from NFS, it's just falling apart.
Yeah, but Slow are just often just pushing to this Viper again, time and time again. They look like they want to try to grab this orb, but they are stuck on an half buy, I think. Standing ahead to try to break this detail, using the showstopper, but Vaya already being able to get a single pick onto Ultra, leaving them already in a 4v5. And the showstopper is going to get no more value, no kills, no nothing. And so trying to run out, seeing where the rest of the enemies are. They want to try to get as many picks as possible here.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, Hunter's Fury. Speaking of picks,
It's gonna see
not
no
connecting
one,
quite yet.
Got no one. No, that's so tragic. Frame did all he had classic, hoping to try to get a pick somewhere, but the shock dart coming out, killing Nom. As Frame did trying to get a pick on the lane, won't come out. Hold the wall. Ruby gets out again.
Oh, look at that.
Low volts. Will preserve their economy.
And you
Last
do survive
round
into
in
that
the
next
half.
round, indeed. Might be a bit of waste on paper, but you never know. That is a free Vandal. And Slow needs everything they can get in this kind of economy.
Yeah, like that. Regardless of how messy that round ended up being, it's a round like they needed it to win, regardless of what it was. So they are looking good coming into this last round. No op on the Nom again. You will see the Viper pit coming into A. Not sure how to
Finally
react to it.
used.
We'll use the Goombot. I'm already using the Viper's bite. Yes, whatever. To stop the push. Bit of a waste of util. Already opting to just push B in mid, knowing that the Viper has to be A and can't stop this push at all. Dom is
However,
rotating
there
to
still
mid.
is that pesky little wall that they've hated so much, and the alarm bot still holding control of mid.
Off your
Know that
feet.
this has to be the only place they can be. By teleporting out of that rolling thunder, instead opting to get off site. And that's still going to be 4 active for this retake. From the shadows activates
Spike planted.
towards the flank, actually. Perhaps able to cut off that A main player. Indeed, Hayden falls to Vi. Lucy has a chance at this retake coming through. Another pick through the toilet seat. Forced to throw out this fault line and aftershock to delay.
Kill.
KO does fall, however. And Ultra
I
know have a chance here. Holding that crossfire from
Enemy
Nom,
remaining. Last player
only delaying
standing.
the diffuser.
Yeah, but Vi needs to get this kill and start defusing immediately. There's no
does.
time left. That would be the 5th round for SLO. 7-5 half.
And
That
what a
was-
comeback it has
Switching
been thus
sides.
far.
Give me a moment. I need to set
Yeah,
back
that
up.
that was a great round coming out from NFS right up until the end. Just not being able to really secure that plants at all, which just spelled their doom.
And this is going to be a very interesting contrast in this defense here. With that Viper Omen Killjoy composition being very defense-oriented, but still very strong on the offensive side, we instead see the Cypher for slow. And this in the breach will make a very different sort of defense. It'll be interesting to see just how this pans out, as Amok does plan to throw that Toxic Orb likely for top mid.
You see the lineup coming out, probably gonna land right there in market. We love Viper lineup.
It's the classic one, and that KO lineup does clear out the market area.
As they start this
first blood.
Yeah, starting the A split slow. Oh, sorry. NFS already just flooding out into the sites, getting it entirely. Viper will have to come back and grab that spike, slowing down the plants just a bit. Might allow Slow to get into a good position, but often does not use that time to get. Oh, and SLO already in a good position. And it's just a pick off Hayden. 5v2 retake left for Slow. They're not in such a good, they're not in a good position here, trying to get whatever picks they can.
Using the friendly bullets to break down that door. Not a pistol round, it's so difficult to do those breakables.
Can't use that.
Both of you all left alone in this 1v5, only managing to get one. Slow not winning their first attack round.
Yeah. Slow is just not already not looking like they can't deal with that Viper. They're just getting so much value. Those walls in the orb and mid just distracting them so much.
Yeah, you really need to figure out a way to deal with this Viper. For whatever reason, it's just some sort of mental block for Slow thus far. And this market orb could be very, very devastating if, you know, Slow doesn't opt past Piles Crunch into Hello, going 1-for-1 and claim the Sheriff in the process, but isolating a site completely clear out for NFS to take.
Yeah, good response from FNS. Immediately just rotate A, recognizing, hey, that's a Talos Crunch. There's going to be no one on A. You already see that Frame Data is already in their flank. AJ died. And that's a fantastic time to on Viper to get aggressive, killing all three. And assuming that this Frame Data is so late to kind of re-flank as Nom is looking directly at Frame Data.
That is devastating. You go for that Tiles Crunch, but only running into one, and being that Killjoy Lurker, you're going to be on a weaker weapon to prevent a snowball that could have happened there, and it did in fact prevent a snowball very drastically. That retake never going to be favoring Slow there, as NFS goes into this very powerful bonus round. Only weapon that isn't a Bulldog is Hello's Sheriff once again, and this spread makes it look like it could have been the first gun round. And very patiently into these rifles, throwing this 2-point knife. Scanning nothing though.
Yeah, they're gonna, with that Viper, they're just gonna be able to take all of the mid states absolutely for free. There's nothing Slow can do to take it. We'll see Vins by themselves on this site. Already dashing through the stairway so that Hayden can't do anything. Yeah, Toilet will be picking up the first kill on the multiple wall. Very good situation here. As the rest of the team has come out, crazy start happening. Left the 1v3, the only one left is Ultra. And he's already chipped up a bit. He dies with just a couple bullets. He doesn't even have stun. And he's just already opting to save, not even play exits.
Yeah, just hard running away there. To be fair, that B site is so difficult to retake, especially as one person, but opting not even to play exits, just saving this Vandal, that's really difficult value from this round.
Yeah, like Goheli in chat is calling. If I was Slow, I would immediately call a timeout. Their mental has got to be Dash at the point.
Yeah, and Echo Heli's literally the coach of SLO who just could not make it today. So this must be brutal just to have to watch this timeout. Okay, it does come out. It does come out for SLO.
Honestly, if I were them, disregard all strats. We just need to make sure that we're calming. It just kind of feels like the SLO aren't playing properly together. They need to make sure that all of their comms are, good, clear, and make sure everyone's on the same page.
There's been a very, very flagrant lack of information there, as you've mentioned, especially with those comms. And these fights need to be taken a little bit more collectively, especially since you've seen how much value Vi has been getting throughout the last 2 maps, especially from just taking these perfect timings and running away with it. You need to coordinate those fights just a little bit better in order to take down that beast.
Yeah, because, honestly, NFS's post plans might seem that strong, but when they're using their Viper Molly almost every time as an aggressive Molly, their post plans shouldn't be that strong, especially against something like a clove Raids Breach. They're, those retakes should be strong, but it just seems like they're not playing for it properly.
Look at this early aggression coming out from SLO. This could be a tricky situation to be in. Fault line comes out, but already so far back that...
Oh no, they're just
paranoia from Vi, though.
They're just getting sprayed down. They know that Sova's there. They should just go... But Ultra with the good pick onto Hello, leaving them in the 3v3.
Here.
And Mince was trying to get aggressive, opting just to go back into sight with a trip for the fucking jump down. I love that trip.
The silly little trip there for our silly little opper.
I must wait.
Cam going to be shot down. King's 1. Forced to fall back into main just a little bit. Falling though.
Oh, but Amok able to secure the kill onto Hayden. Only 1 left on site. Not taken down. A bit of aggressive angle from Mince and really unnecessary in the end. But he's only left on 65 HP. Only a Molly to his name. He has no util to be able to secure this round for him.
30 seconds left.
As Ultra is opting to go towards lane, right?
That flash comes out.
Oh, but he didn't see the gun barrel.
For 1 flash, but recognized.
Oh, we saw the gun barrel that time.
Time is bought. And the round is 1 for SLO.
7 HP.
Well, timeout really helped reset some of the momentum that NFS had there, and while that was a very precarious situation for SLO, Ultra certainly went plus Ultra there and Ultra'd all over the place.
Yeah. It seems like they're finally starting to get their standing in, making sure that they're playing together. Although at the end there, let's say the slope gave them way too many ones.
Area.
We'll see if that pattern continues as NFS looking to take this A space with that Viper wall. But Slower automatically taking that mid space. Good set play coming out from SLO, stunning Vi and taking out one of the smokes players.
You'll only have smokes going into this A site. And that's going to be very, very crucial. Vi falling there, not only the Star Fragger currently, but also those flex smokes. Going to be relying on this Viper wall that apparently once again not quite thrown properly.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter when Nom's coming out, but you will get immediately traded out.
Enemy mark.
You just able to stop them from coming out of Mock. Getting so aggressive here, making sure his teammates have the space needed to be able to do what they need to. That KO flash coming out, Ultra running in the wrong position. But he can get lucky. It's happened though heated. 2v2 here. That cage will separate the fights a bit. They should recognize that there should be 1 person hell here, looking to clear it out.
One enemy remaining.
They will mint getting the first kill, and Hayden grabbing the second. Finally,
The
another
Nanoswarm.
defense round 1 for SLO.
Forced swing with that
My ult is
Nanoswarm
ready.
not
You
connecting
failed.
with the bomb, and SLO just capitalizing off that to no end. A blunder from NFS to be sure, but SLO taking that retake almost perfectly. Especially given that 2v2 is such a tricky situation when you have to clear so much.
Yeah, that set play at the beginning from SLO 2 also just kind of threw all of NFS's plans through the window, forcing them to just do a quick A-take. That's probably what they wanted to do.
Mint
We'll see that.
refusing to throw the default camera, instead throwing one that with a little bit earlier information.
And we'll
The press
see
strips her down.
guys using that KO ult, making sure that they get all of this, but Hayden already grabbing and putting down the KO ult. He will be able to get res uncontested, and Dom is already up on site and cleared everything. But the rest of NFS are main, but they're going to go to site. That dark coming out, no spam's coming through, unfortunately. Here. We'll use that Omen ult. Looking like they want to use it mid, try to get that reflank going out. As SLO are forced to clear all of main. Hey,
Flies past the trip now.
James did it coming out with the SLO already coming out of the site, getting those trades out slowly over and over again. Hello and Vi are the only ones left. It's Hello not in a good position to stick and spam this. You just see Frame Data sticking the bomb. Third round coming out for SLO.
That must be so demoralizing there for NFS. Just, you had that flank online, but couldn't play for that spam there. Instead having to retake the retake, with that Sheriff being a massive disadvantage thus far.
Yeah, we're seeing the
Hopefully
consequences
going in.
here. Like that Viper pick is not doing them as much good as it would seem. They do have the Viper ult this round for that post plants, but they might have trouble getting it this round.
Bomb buddy out.
And as you mentioned, that Viper not seeing quite as much profit as they did on the defense, partially due maybe to throwing the same wall
No peeking.
each and every round once again.
You'll
A
see.
lot of good options here, but instead opting for that, as they do push market without a Viper wall to protect them.
And you'll see the breach ult coming out. It will stun all of the market players, but it doesn't matter when NFS are just shooting better. Let's see the global
enemy
coming out.
remaining.
Already getting value with
Spike
the ultra
down
kick.
mid.
2 kills.
One enemy
Getting
remaining.
high and dry. 1v1 here. And Hello already getting Aftershock, knowing that they're that close. Spikes is in pizza here, but I don't know if Ultra does recognize that. No smokes a lot like available for Hello. They don't have that clove. Hello forced to just clear every angle, take an angle and clear it.
30 seconds left.
He chose wrong. Ultra to
Spike's
win it out
here.
for them. Another round for SLO to try to even it out.
If you're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
It's tricky there, having that close smoke was such a good advantage, showing that value of smoking after death and NFS taking their second time out of the game. You really need to reset the momentum and figure out what you can do, what's getting figured out about your attacking patterns.
Yeah, I agree with Salty in chat. If I was like AJ, I would have burned ult. Honestly. The Spike was in a perfect position for that ult to have been under the staircase. Probably would have won the round if he did it.
And especially that Aftershock already being burned. As you mentioned, that Logs ult could have been possible. I still really disagree with this A-wall coming out every single round. That's 7 rounds in a row now. Like, this Viper pick has been strong, but perhaps not as practiced as you might think due to that result.
Yeah, it seems like
Like,
Amok just doesn't have the proper util knowledge for the attack though. Like it doesn't seem like he's doing as well this half. And starting to fight them slowly.
do once again gear up for a fast little hit into this site, but you're going into Breach's site.
Yeah, and he
And
already
that
has
fault
his-
line
yeah.
plus the paint shells might just seal your fate.
We already see the
Falling
paint
back
shells
early,
being
though.
wasted. See the rest of the NFS are just looking to get the space. You will see
You should
SLO
run.
get into some really good crossfires as that Killjoy ult will come down. They have no way of breaking at that. You see, oh, but the Hayden gets a spam kill into hello.
Take flight.
Satchel out.
Good intuition to know when to start spamming. You will see no one being detained by that ultimate ultra getting forced off the spam by the Viper Molly. As the rest of SLO are just getting ready for this
Spike
retake.
planted.
To my world.
You will see the Viper's ult coming out. I don't know how much value that would get though. We do have that blind and the fault line for this retake. And it actually doesn't help when we have the Cypher ult coming out. They know exactly where all of them are. We'll be able to get the kill into frame data as Mint and Hayden clear on main. The rest of SLO are just coming out of the site. That's
One enemy remaining.
Viper ult falls.
yeah, they willingly let it fall, and SLO will be able to pick up what, the 4th round in a row?
That's absurd. Letting that Viper pit fall is just so much defense lost.
It was
Really
one
have
of
to
the
wonder
decisions
why.
of all time. Who knows?
Again, one of those moments where this Viper pick has not felt very practiced.
Yeah, it seems like they only really. It looks like to me that they only practice defense, which clearly isn't true. But like, their attack practice doesn't seem to be coming out much.
Yeah, this is such a strange situation to be in if you're NFS. Nom pops that Bladestorm very early, but not committing to anything. Not sure where you want to go quite yet. Frame data denied that jump peek from bottom mid.
And looks like NFS were just waiting to see what happens. But Frame Data with a great fan, coming out of the smoke like a maniac. He'll be able to get one, but it is immediately traded out. The rest of NFS are just walking onto A sites.
They will finally be spotted, but Ultra is very far away. That's no fault line breach
Spike
until you
planted.
stall out the plant. Wolf in your wall forced to fall back as the sole anchor. We go into this 4v4 retake. Clearing out the mid lurk, hello falling. No time to be worried about anymore.
And now they know there's only
Still
3
though.
left. They gotta recognize that one's still in hell, and that drone will clear out a lot of space. It doesn't clear out Jen, unfortunately. But by already getting the value of a Jen,
One
it can
enemy
be traded
remaining.
out. And they know that the only person left is in hell. As Shockdart securing the kill and securing the retake there for SLO. Another round to their name, bringing them 1 point away from match point. Seems whatever
that's-
Mojo that affected them at the beginning of this half, it's not affecting them anymore. They are feeling themselves right now.
And NFS has already burned both their timeouts for this match. Losing so many rounds in a row on this attack is just snowballing so quickly. SLO really found their footing. And they're running away with it. Once again, throwing this same Viper wall. NFS not showing any signs of changing their plan quite yet.
Yeah, it seems like NFS are going to do the same thing they did last round too. It's like they're not properly adapting to whatever SLO is doing to them. You will see the drone come out, trying to clear out this cubby space in mid. We'll be able to spot out at least one of them. That's why he is spotted by Frame Data in bottom mid. Some engagements coming through, some great spams coming out from both sides. It's the rest of it.
No damage taken quite yet.
You see hello walking up to B space. Will soon probably be spotted by the Cypher, yeah. Well, it does get spotted. NFS trying to get into the She space. That's recon dart immediately getting the site, but will get at least one ping down as a mock already on site. it will be completely free for NFS as SLO get ready to play retake. We will see frame data super slow on this flank here.
I'm just sure he does.
30 seconds left.
Plant is denied by the
Spike planted.
Still going down though. Damage is out on frame data, but 5v5 retake still going to favor the attacking team very often on this site. Nevertheless, fantastic aftershock. Posting Hello out in the open.
Last player standing.
Anyway, so much value. Wait, Aiden, what are you doing?
Frame data.
Wait, frame data. What the? Oh. Wall hacks. Wall hacks. Check NPC. What was that?
Spike's here.
That was insane. Just shredding any chance at a retake there. And finally getting around back on the board, evening up the game. And not to curse anything, but this might just be the map 3 overtime that Zon feared.
I pray. I am praying for one of them to just win. You will see NFS looking to take this heavy A space using that Viper wall. You will see Frame does have his ultimate if he so chooses to burn it. Nah, but he won't be able to. The KO is getting a lot of value here. Well, Opti just completely give up the site and play retake as Frame will get the lurk kill into Hello.
Hello falling there means a lot of mid space has been given up. You won't have that timing to slow down retakes. You can potentially get some kills, but SLO now having a numbers advantage and a showstopper active.
No peeking.
Snakebite's already gone 2 for the stall. As this showstopper comes out, it's generator, but
it doesn't matter, but Mox still falls. Aiden coming on the site. He did toilet seat on the hell, getting so much value.
Last player standing.
Will get eventually fall by themselves. Only one alive as Ultra just takes the bomb. Both of balls will be getting the spam kill through the smoke. Match point for SLO.
Match point.
no, SLO isn't taking that last round to heart. Just showing that they are still in this game and showing why they had that win streak active for so long. But this is match point. One round can end this series or it can bring you to overtime. SLO does have Rolling Thunder active, but there's still a lot of tricks that NFS clearly have up their sleeve. As we go into this final round, B pressure is being exerted. Let's watch mid, but not stop anything out.
NFS are able to walk into lane uncontested. Mid's taking so much damage. And we'll start to get crunched here. They have all the site uncontested, but Min here alone. Trying to space through, but he only has 18 health and will fall to the knob eventually.
Spike
Not a
planted.
good start
going
to
to
the round.
contest.
This is SLO getting ready to retake, but a mock in the mid lurk. Being able to pick off frame data who didn't suspect a thing. We'll see after the Rolling Thunder coming out. Hayden and frame data getting as many picks as possible. Ultra left in a 1v2. Has both blinds, but does not expect to buy already on site. But it'd be a mock to pick up the kill. Going to overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
And this is what happens when you can't deal with that late A main player as well as that perfect mid lurk coming out from a muck that really secured that advantage going into that round. We need to figure out what you can do on this attacking side to have something go right. Both of these teams struggling quite a bit to find their footing. Let's see what exactly is in store for us here.
Yeah, let's see if SLO learned their lesson during the attack half and be able to secure this round for them. If not, this would be a very long overtime.
You never know what you're gonna get in a match like this, and just continues to drag on and on as we go into a very slow start. Alarm bot not broken by the shock dart. Jig is up, forced to run out into market.
Yeah, NFS has chosen to
They're
completely give up the site. Oh, but the smoke was a bit too late by being able to get a pick through it. Not the frame data. That's a vital member lost for this post plant. Bit of a
Spam does go
miscommunication.
down.
Bit of a miscommunication. Might spell the end of this round for them. Look at the drunk come out. The metal going huge, getting so many of them. Ultra getting a pick up the hello, evening it out the Nom coming out and killing Wolf from the wall. Wait, Ultra got a spam kill back on the Nom. Mid's so close. Oh, he's just failing it, but Rolling Thunder coming out. It just doesn't matter though. Heated toilet seat, managing to avoid it completely and getting the picks onto them. A much needed win for NFS.
The spike is diffused.
Going into this match point, rounds once again.
Switching
Favoring
sides.
NFS.
Match point.
It's just these attacking rounds that both of these teams have really struggled to secure at all.
Yeah, it seems like holy, why 31 and 14? What the?
She's him.
Jesus, why you? Raid boss mentality. Raid boss. We called it before and it's happening now. Let's see if NFS can adapt to. Yeah, see if NFS adapts to Slow's attack. Oh, it's defense. I can't talk. NFS already opting to take this mid space. Frame Data wants to peek out of this, but won't without the proper util. There's people looking at him. People get the first 2 kills on the heated seat and Nom. Great dart coming out from Aiden.
Really showing why that's the star support of Slow there. Getting those 2 early kills is going to be so crucial in the remainder of this round. Playing very patiently, but Vi
Cover going out.
walking up the market. Not flashed. Removing Ultra from play. That's going to be no more flashes for the side of Slow.
Go get him.
Suddenly this defensive side has felt a lot weaker with that retaking
Poison orb
ability.
emitting.
Hiding in the tree here.
30 seconds left.
Wolf in your wall is forced to fall back, spams a little bit. No damage found.
Well, they saw frame data. They know he's on site, and he will get blinded out and immediately taken out by Vi.
Last player
It's 3v3 now. And Unlock going huge on this lurk. Managed to pick up both Wolf in the wall and Hayden.
Planted.
Mint is the only one left in a 1v3, and they're all just playing for the post plant spam. You will see. Ooh, that's a good decision by ulting out, trying to get that lurk going. Think if we can get a good crossfire.
Gotta win this 1v3 in order to secure your place in semifinals, but got no utility in order to do so.
Yeah, they know they're not on because of Vi.
Attackers win.
NFS will win the series. 2-1 and win the map 14-12. That was an exciting match to watch, especially since no, it's the Underpeel special. Gotta go to overtime in champs.
Yeah, what a fantastic set from both teams, but one had to come out in the end, and NFS just played a little bit better in that late game scenario, finally taking that attacker side advantage.
And are we doing an interview, Mr. Interitus? We are working on seeing if there's an interview, but it's just, yeah, that seems like Amok went huge. I'm gonna be really here. Like their lurks were really, really good, especially and it won in that round, last round.
Yeah, those lurk timings were so fantastic. Even though Hello started getting caught out eventually, Amok had just a different flavor of lurk there that really changed things up, and getting those advantages going into those rounds was so influential.
Yeah, and especially during the defense half, Amok had so much value on that Viper. Ball stopping a lot of the pushes, the knowledge of lineups Like they had a lineup from B to tree, like the tree entrance door.
It kind of is how it is sometimes.
Like nerd. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a nerd.
Nerd. Yeah, what a fantastic set, though.
Yeah, that was
Really
absolute.
It's a shame
cinema.
that one of these teams had to be eliminated, you know?
Yeah, I would have liked Slow to. I would have liked to see Slow go further, but fortunately, it has to end here.
Someone had to go down.
Let's see. Hold on. Tracker.gg. I need to see something.
We
What
will
was-
be... Go on.
I need to find out how I did. It's 2 Ys.
Yeah.
Huge. Customs. They were the match MVP, map 2 and map 3. Holy 34, 15, and 6. Huh?
She's him.
A 97 damage delta. Holy.
That's a lot, to say the least.
Yeah, Vi, you popped off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, I don't know what you can say about that. That's just... What a fantastic showing from you.
Oh, hold on. That was for the Ascent game. Let's see. Oh. The Pearl game, Vi had 125 damage delta.
I mean, I suppose on Phoenix you can't be too surprised, but that's still
Okay.
very, very high.
Like we called the raid boss before the matches started, and the raid boss came out.
A wonderful showing from Slow and from Bai. Yeah, but you also have like so much DPS funny.
True. The interview. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Welcome to the stage, Amok.
Yo,
Really
what's going on?
fantastic showing there.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And congrats on the win. I guess my first question is, I gotta ask. How much did you guys prepare the Viper on Ascent?
That was something that Nam and I talked about like a week ago or so, and we weren't able to get a lot of scrims in before this weekend, so that's our first time playing that. I've never played the Viper in that situation, never on Ascent or anything, but so the answer to your question is absolutely no prep.
Well, you know, it showed up pretty well, all things considered.
Wait,
Like you could see,
Yeah, it worked out how we
could
wanted
see
it
in
to.
some scenarios. In some scenarios, there was a little bit of a lack of prep, but nevertheless, your lurk timings were fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure you guys saw I missed my orb like half the time when I tried to throw it. That's pretty funny. I just learned that lineup like an hour ago.
what?
Chat definitely said nothing about that orb.
Yo, they sure. I know they're on me. I know they were on me.
Oh my god, I can't believe that it's their first time playing.
Look, it's not fair to you that we have a ton of Viper Ascent haters in this chat.
And then Trevor judged
That's
y'all.
too bad.
Tre-
I mean, we
Trevor was
knew
in chat
it's
judging
strong.
you.
I think he was the
Alright,
inspiration.
So
Yeah, you got me.
Did you guys have to change up your plans at all, accounting for Vi existing in your team instead of FTD?
A little bit. Some roles have to shift around sometimes, based off of the map. But thankfully, Hello, he's really good at playing Sentinel or flexing to the Initiator. So like we got everything covered.
So I'm gonna guess you guys didn't talk about the Phoenix on Pearl. You just kind of did it.
We were not going to play Phoenix on Pearl, and then Vi came back from the bathroom and was like, "I want to play Phoenix." So then it happened.
Oh my god. How did
That's
y'all
kind of how
win?
Phoenix shows up in these sets, isn't it?
It seems so. It seems so.
He's such an afterthought.
Oh my god. How did what? Oh my god. Oh no, they put the link. Oh, that's the one.
Really?
Okay, that makes more sense. No, that's
Already.
the one.
At least wait till stream ends so I can actually watch it. But like, that was a pretty fantastic clip.
I'm scared type shit. Anyways, so that first map on Split, it kind of just seemed like, no offense, but it didn't seem like you guys were.
You're right. What you're gonna say is you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you guys didn't see together. I think it's what it is. Like some like communication was not getting through or being said at least. Do you think that it was because of FDD being swapped out, like he was like an important part of your comms, or do you guys it's just warm up game?
Yeah, I think it takes a little getting used to because FDD is usually our main caller, and especially on Split. So it's going to be different no matter what. But we have the super sub Vi, and Vi knows what's going on and is able to IGL us around the map. And so, you know, we had some plays that we got going, but we just weren't winning the fights. And honestly, I didn't play to my own standard in that first game, and I think that really cost us. So I need to do better in those situations, but my team is great, and we're going to be able to get those wins, like no matter what.
And to be fair, you really did pick up to your standards, as you say, in those other two maps. Like that Pearl performance was fantastic from your entire team.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're kidding. I counted 6 Phoenix ults in one half. That is
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, we were definitely trying to get those online, win up the fights.
Zon, I swear that every time you say the number, it gets bigger.
It's 6. It was 6. Because we get it one last time on the last round because
No, it was definitely 5. It was definitely 5.
No, I will prove
Still
you
a
wrong.
lot.
No, hold on.
How are you going to get 6 off in 12 rounds?
Are you underestimating Vi? Is that what's happening?
Oh, not at all. I'm like underestimating the game, apparently.
It's possible. It's only 6 points. Vi's going crazy. We're farming those orbs. That's what we were trying to get done. It's part of the game plan.
Yeah, so many orbs, man. They did not hold any names. We're looking at live channel. Okay.
We have the clip set up.
Yeah. We want Vi to showboat, so we're showing that now, I guess.
Yeah. Show us our play feature.
There's no sound. I don't know if Stream can hear it, but this is certainly a 1v4.
I'm blind.
Get one more.
Oh my.
Lane.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. That's that super sub. That's that super sub.
That's
that super sub.
For real.
Yeah, what a fantastic set overall, but that clip really demonstrated what Vi performed like.
Okay, so I got a very important question. Well, did you guys have any just really, really dumb calls? Like dumb comms that are happening in the mid-match? I can't imagine with your team that you didn't say something dumb.
Oh, I mean, what do you mean by dumb? If you mean like we're just having fun, messing around, yeah. I mean, there's always a little bit of that where there's a lot of giggles in the comms and just keeping a smile on our face because I think it's important to have a positive attitude throughout the games. But I mean, in terms of dumb comms and saying things that were incorrect, absolutely. You know, we're not perfect. A lot of those things happen, but we find our way to overcome that.
Even Terry is confirming it.
Yeah, and it was a shame that we didn't have clear comms active for today, but it would have been great to have some insight into the hilarity that your team can provide at times.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, the observers are crying over watching God because you made it super hard to watch. Every round was
That's
chaos.
hilarious.
Every round was chaos. I think there was a one
Yeah.
round you guys were on eco on your attack, and you were up against the jet of the op, and it was on A site heaven. And you guys just it went from SLO having the advantage. He had the jet op playing for retake. Jet already got like 3 kills with the op. So suddenly a Clovolt came out, and then everyone was dead. Like, you guys just took heaven and tree at the same time, and like no one knew what happened. It just happened.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when we feel like we're at a disadvantage in the round, we got to make some individual plays. So that might have been some of what you're seeing, but we know where to pick our fights and where to go for them.
And pick your fights indeed, especially when you guys, especially your lurk that last round, like just making your team back from a what was it, 5v3?
Yeah, I think so.
You managed to get 2 kills on the lurk, and solid enough for your team to get that plant down and just play that. Honestly, amazing post plant. That ult from Vi was amazing. Like great, just to get that lurk through tree.
Absolutely. Yeah, I felt like we were down in numbers in that situation, so I needed to make a play. So I just called him that I was going to lurk through that smoke and tree, and I caught a good timing.
That was certainly a good timing. But,
We did admittedly have some questions about that first Ascent timeout, but it appears that they have been answered by Nam. But another question
Yeah.
has emerged for me. What does hello mean by half a piss?
I mean, I don't know if I want to have to be the guy to say it, but
You know what? Fair enough.
Oh no.
he ran out of time and he had to pinch it. Is what it is. Sometimes you got business you got to attend to.
Oh,
That is wild comms.
wild comms coming up.
Is what it is.
Tonight.
Gamer first is crazy.
Terry's gonna fire all of us.
Yeah, Terry's like gonna kill me. Not fire me, kill me.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think that's all from us tonight.
Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs you wanna say?
I mean, mainly just shout out to my team. We have a lot of great players on our team and we're pulling it together at the right time, and this is what we like to see.
All right. Congrats on your match and thank you for the interview. We catch you the next time you are on stream.
All right, thank you so much.
I don't know what it is. I think it's next week. Whatever. Anyways, congrats. All right. And that will be all from us tonight, folks. We will be back tomorrow with I don't know which match. Actually.
I don't know if the pairings are up yet, but we'll let you all know once they are public. Oh, we do have some. We have CCL versus Nib
on stream. Cool.
Which is going to be streamed, and then the off-stream match is Unguardable versus Egoist.
Yeah, if you want to watch the Unguardable versus Ego instead of the CCL versus Nib, we will have that being streamed in the arena chats tomorrow, like we did today with Zonk versus Team Grimoire. That was streamed on the arena. So if you rather or watch both at the same time, because you can do that, we will be having both streamed in some way, shape, or form. So that will be all for us tonight. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Bye.